Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Warriors and the Devils. Our first matchup between these two teams in the regular season. With that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of that Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined as always by Stu Nyman to bring you all 6 matches today between the Warriors and the Devils. How you doing today, Stu?
Doing great, Andrew. Any day we're playing Jai-Alai is a good day.
Absolutely a great game day yesterday. Let's take a look at those standings to see how they changed. It was a Cyclones win over the Chargers. So the Cyclones, they move up the standings all the way into a tie for second. The Chargers stay put there at the top with 4 points, but things certainly tightening up at this point of the season. Only 2 points, and that's 2 wins separating the top 2 teams in our standings. The 2 teams at the bottom with a chance today, the Warriors and Devils. We get started with this second division doubles match. Now we'll feature Douglas and Julian for the Warriors. And they'll go up against Jairo and Benny for the Devils. Douglas and Julian this season won their first match, have lost the next 2 after that, just 1 and 2. Jairo and Benny, slow start for them, but they've picked it up as of late. They're 2 and 2 through their first 4 matches. We're ready to begin. Opening match of the game day between the Warriors and Devils. Looks like the Warriors, Douglas and Julian, will have the serve, so the Warriors will have the first serve to begin all matches today.
Douglas has the serve for the Warriors. Douglas serves, we begin. Julian, backhand from the 10 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Douglas. Here's a catch by Benny, backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Jairo powerfully from the left side, right to the corner. Robote forehand by Douglas. Julian pulls that off the side wall. Big backhand. Benny's there. Great catch. Douglas now back at the 10 line. Powerful backhand. And Benny's there. Julian on the forehand from the 11 line. High and hard to the front wall. Catch by Benny up against the back wall. Douglas on the left side. Powerful backhand goes wall to wall out to the Robote. Here's Benny on the backhand from the 12. Benny makes the catch. Robote left side. Benny on the bounce. Julian from the 12. High and hard at the front wall. Robote for Jairo now. Jairo on the forehand. Difficult catch by Julian off the bounce. Jairo's there. Backhand from the 7. Difficult catch by Douglas at the 10 line. Benny's there. Robote forehand by Douglas, caught by Jairo. Powerful, powerful backhand. That gets caught up in the overhead screen, just out of play. First point. This match goes to Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And great first point here, you know, typical first point. Players getting warmed up, trying to rally, but I think you're probably going to see more of that style of play compared to the aggressive style we saw yesterday. You got Jairo, doesn't kill a whole lot of points, and Douglas, unless his opponent is really firing, kind of hold back a little bit too, especially early on.
Difficult catch at the sidewall by Douglas. Beautifully played. Douglas again. Backhand from the 10. Powerful, powerful backhand. Rebote all the way up to the 6th line. Fired by Jairo. Caught by Julian. Julian from the right side. Douglas on the left side. Backhand powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Douglas will take that on the bounce. Costalo to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand from the 10. Jairo will take that in the air, down low, big backhand. Caught by Julian out of the cesta. 1-1. Jairo serves for the Devils.
Yeah, just a tough one there. Julian is standing close to the side wall. It's really a no-look catch. He's just kind of putting the basket where he thinks it's going to cross into, and again, pretty close, but just popped out there at the last second. Didn't maintain control.
Low, hard throw by Julian from the backcourt. Here's a backhand by Benny. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Douglas. Benny to the inside. Julian's there from the 10. Jairo steps up, backhand. Benny from the 11 line to the inside. What a catch by Julian. Big backhand follows. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall. Forehand of Jairo. Caught by Julian. Douglas from the 8 line. Hard throw to the inside. Powerful, powerful throw to the inside. Benny going for the 2-all. That's out. 2 points for Douglas and Julian. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors.
Yeah, Benny, I mean, he knew he was in a defensive position. If he were to make a Rebote save, he was just going to lay it up off the front wall, and he saw his brother Douglas attack
Douglas running up,
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, he was committed.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't hate that play because Douglas was certainly going to get aggressive and probably could have killed it up there in the front on the next throw anyway.
Low, hard backhand to the corner. Douglas gets in there to make the save on the Rebote. Benny from the 11 line. Julian's there. Backhand by Douglas at the 9. Benny from the 11. Julian again. Backhand from the 12 to the inside. Rebote. Forehand by Jairo. Douglas has it on the right side. Cortada caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 2-2. Jairo serves.
We've seen more and more players go for those cortadas. I mean, the long cortada to the inside, low and hard, just above the pad, crossing the side wall to the inside.
Julian down low on the throw. Here's the backhand by Benny. Beautiful catch by Julian. Powerful backhand. Benny's there. Douglas now. Backhand from the 8 line. Big backhand along the wall. Stopped by Benny. Julian, fine catch up high. Hard throw. Benny backing up. Good scoop. Backhand to the inside. Here's Douglas from the 9. Rebote forehand. Caught by Julian. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown. Here's Benny. Takes it in the air. Crossing the sidewall right at the 11 line and scoring. Well thrown by Benny. 3 points for Jairo and Benny of the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
Julian was waiting for that ball in the backcourt, and Benny placed it right on the sidewall, really at head level as that ball was crossing the wall. So just so difficult to make that catch. Put in a perfect spot, make that catch difficult for his opponents. That's what we've seen with this Jairo Benny team.
Big right side by Julian, caught by Jairo. Here's Jairo on the backhand. Robote for Douglas. Catch by Benny. Douglas on the left side, backhand, powerfully thrown. Benny, great catch at the 12. Julian's there. Robote dropping. Jairo makes the save. Douglas reaching overhead, makes the grab behind the 8 line. Benny's there for the return. Robote, the rebound from the back wall, fired on the forehand of Jairo and caught beautifully by Julian. Off the bounce. Benny, low catch, backhand to the back wall. Robote forehand. Benny again. Robote left side. Julian now from the 10 line. Big right side. Catch by Benny. Jairo calls for the Robote. He makes a difficult save on the forehand. Julian follows it, takes it in the air. Hard throw. Benny setting up for the Robote. Makes the save. Sidewall to the forehand of Douglas. Douglas for the 3-wall play. Jairo read it perfect. Makes the Robote save. Back to the inside for Julian. Benny on the Robote. Keeps it low. Julian makes the catch. Powerful throw. Hard to the inside. Benny for the Robote. Oh, that took off and hit the overhead screen. Excellent play by all 4 players. 3-3. Douglas serves.
It's such a difficult ball to go for as it's coming at you, but you really have no chance on the Robote either. So, you know, if you're Benny, you just kind of have to make a tough scoop there to keep the rally going. If you don't, no one's going to criticize. I mean, really a tough catch. But you saw how quickly that ball came back in on him off the back wall.
Julian from the 10 line, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. That's a beautiful Robote from the forehand of Jairo. Douglas follows it, makes his own. Jairo makes the save. Julian advances, takes it in the air. Low and hard to the inside, and Benny's there. Here's the backhand. Powerful, powerful backhand by Douglas. Benny, beautiful catch at the 12 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, fired to the inside by Jairo, perfectly to score. Jairo from the costado firing it inside, crossing the sidewall and scoring. Devils lead 4-3 in the first set.
It's interesting. I mean, you look at the kill shots per players in this match. Douglas averaging double what Jairo does up there in the front court. So you have to look at this matchup. You say, how does this Devils team put points up on the board, keeping the ball to the inside? They've got great backcourt play from Benny all season. They test the opposing backcourter.
That's an excellent catch by Benny. Look at Douglas. Backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. Benny, great catch behind the 12 line. Julian, backhand. Wall to wall. Robote coming way out to the 5 line. Saved by Jairo. Straight to the back wall. Robote for Douglas. Douglas to the inside. Benny will take it on the bounce. Robote left side by Douglas. He makes the save. Back to the inside. Benny's there. Robote forehand by Jairo. Catch by Julian. Benny, great catch overhead on the left side. Robote forehand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Julian, great catch at the 11 line. Hard to the inside, Benny's there. Robote's on the wall. Douglas makes the save, gets it in there. Jairo's got it. Big backhand. Robote back out. Douglas is there again to the inside. Benny from the 9. Low and hard and caught by Douglas. Robote forehand. This one caught by Benny. What a catch. Douglas is there, winds up, drop shot. Two players there, Benny got it. Rifles it outside, Douglas scoops it up. Costalo 2-all with a light touch to score. 4-4 is the score. A beautifully played point by all four players. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors.
Spectacular combination. I mean, you love the defense here by the Devils. They were all over this drop shot, but Douglas bails them out with incredible catching. I mean, he's tops on the roster in catch rate. I mean, really no other way around it than saying he's maybe the best on this roster. Doesn't matter how fast, doesn't matter where it's coming. He's got great range, good anticipation, and always finds a way to bring it in the basket. Ties it up, 4-4.
There's the backhand by Benny. What a catch by Julian down low, deep in the backcourt. He passes Jairo. Jairo forehand rebote. Oh, off the frame, that ball goes. Jairo and Benny have 5 points and a possible set point.
That's twice now. It seems like Julian is just taking his eye off the ball as it's coming into the basket.
At the last second and just goes off the frame.
Again, haven't seen a whole lot of shots, but again, look at the two front quarters here. I mean, Douglas, again, he throws them, but typically if the other guy starts throwing them, that's where we'll see Douglas fire him a couple more. Jairo, lowest in Division II, lowest in Division I in kills, so as expected here so far.
Great catch by Julian. Here's Jairo, backhand. He blasts it. What a catch by Julian again. Hard forehand, passing. Robote forehand to the inside. Rotate left side, big bounce. Benny stops it at the 9 line. Julian down low, forehand, powerfully thrown, stopped by Jairo. Robote shoots out to the 6 line, turned on the forehand of Douglas. Here's the Robote for Jairo. Jairo makes a save. Back at the side wall, Julian, great catch, high and hard to the front wall. Benny, good catch on the left side, big backhand. Robote comes out. Jairo on the catch. Here's the scoop by Julian, backhand. Straight to the 12 line, and Benny's there. Douglas on the inside, backhand from the 8. That clears the overhead screen. Robote kicking all the way out to the 4 line, rifled. Oh my goodness, what a throw by Jairo to finish that first set. Jairo and Benny win the first set, 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set. That was intense,
yeah,
huh?
that was a bullet there, dropping in, getting 2 bounces before Douglas could save that Robote. You know, and another one, it's coming to Douglas at him. Would have been a difficult catch, but, you know, Julian not in position to take that in the air, so the Robote was, I would say, probably more difficult than the catch would have been coming at both Warriors in that particular case. But 6-4, Devils find a way to take the opening set. This Jairo and Benny team, you know, they practice a whole lot together, so the expectations were pretty sky high for this team. Started off a little slow, but winners of 2 of their last 3, starting to get things back here. And look at that one. Yeah, Douglas, just kind of drops, and both players waving. It's, you know, that's what you like to see. You know, it's just a well thrown ball by the opponent, you know.
Absolutely. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Back here in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Focus there on the Devils squad. See Jairo on the bench. Benny there, towel over his shoulder. Nicholas, Ferranda, and Kubala in the back corner. Good time to collect your thoughts and talk about strategy.
And for the Devils, I mean, what we've seen with Jairo too, I mean, he's not a shot thrower. I mean, he's going to catch one more ball than his opponents, and he's had maybe more success than anybody in his Battle Court career. I mean, he's played in Division II.
Yes, he has.
You know, some of the lower divisions, maybe not D1, but, you know, you got to respect what Jairo's put together. A great player, tremendous right side, and that's his weapon. You know, it doesn't have to come from the costado. You don't have to fire all these shots. You know, you just got to find a way to put points up on the board, and you know, that's what this Devils team has done so far. Consistent play there in the back by Benny. moved up to Division II this year after a long career for the Chargers in Division III, and he's fit in very well with this team, moving up a rank as well. You wouldn't even know it. Second set just about ready to get started here. Douglas and Julin will have the serve to begin set number 2 here.
Ready to begin our second set. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors.
And like to see Douglas get it going a little bit more in this second set and try to fire a couple more shots. Went for the cortada, hit the pad.
The shots worked for him in the first set.
In a 1-2 wall where he had both players trapped inside. That scored easily, so see if he opens it up a little bit. I mean, that's certainly something.
The ace will start things off here in the second set. That's a point for Douglas and Julin. Douglas serves.
And Douglas is not known for coming out with a fast serve. He likes to cross the sidewall, make sure that opponent doesn't pick the serve in the service box. But coming out to start set 2 with a little fire, that's a good sign.
Here's a backhand by Benny. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, saved by Douglas. Big bounce, stopped by Benny at the 9 line. Robote forehand. Benny's there. Douglas, great catch there at the side wall. Backhand, clears the overhead screen. Julin from the 12 line on the right side. Robote forehand. Benning tip ball, second point for Douglas and Julin. Douglas serves.
2 quick points now for the Warriors to begin this second set. I mean, just the response you want to see after dropping set number 1. And Douglas is moving quickly too. I mean, Jairo has one of the longest serving routines here in Battle Court. Douglas, one of the quicker ones, but he's getting up there, and that ball back in play.
Another powerful serve is caught by Benny. Here's the backhand by Douglas. Beautiful catch on the side wall by Benny. Here's Julin from the 11 line. High and hard to the front wall, Robote. Backhand by Douglas. That ball touched the overhead screen. That's out of play. A point for Jairo and Benny. Jairo has a serve.
Well, the preceding catch was kind of a floater coming into Douglas there, and to send it up that high and catch a piece of the overhead screen, that's a matter of control. You never see Douglas really do that when he has control of the ball. When he doesn't, just going to get away from him a little bit and just catch a piece of that screen. Not a play.
Powerful serve by Jairo. Benny from the 12 line. Robote left side by Douglas. Big bounce at the side wall. Benny moves in. Julin on the left side. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote. Forehand by Jairo. Rifled straight back. Great catch by Julin. Julin plays this one low. Benny coming across court. Makes the catch on the left side. Douglas, tough catch midcourt, big backhand. Robote shoots out.
Oh, that's a tough
Julin
one.
makes the Robote save. Jairo gets in there. Great catch. Julin at the 11 line. Great snag overhead. Jairo, midcourt, low and hard. Beautiful catch by Julin again. Here's Benny. Big backhand by Benny. Robote forehand by Douglas, caught by Benny. Here's the backhand. Julin from the 11 to the inside. Big bounce. Robote forehand by Jairo. Benny with a reach, makes the catch. Cortada on the return, stopped by Douglas. Jairo for the Robote. That's in and out of the cesta. That ball goes. Tremendous point played by all 4 players. We're all tied up 2-2. Jairo serves.
Douglas there, I mean, what a catch, ripping it off the side wall. I mean, it's hard to say you see a front quarter that makes more difficult catches than Douglas. I mean, consistently picking them off the wall, controlling play up there. But in the end, another miss there in the backcourt by Julin, and we're all tied up.
Powerful, powerful serve by Jairo. Hard throw by Julin on the return. Reverses low to the inside. Here's the backhand by Julian. Here's the backhand. Rebote, left side by Douglas, big bounce. Benny will turn to make the rebote, plays on the left side. Julian moves up to make the catch. Hard throw on the return. Benny makes the save. It's a long 2-all.
Oh, boy.
That sails just wide. 3 points for Douglas and Julian. Douglas has a serve for the Warriors.
I'm going to say it again, I don't hate that shot. I mean, you saw Douglas committing hard to the front court again, trying to cut one off on the inside. So what do? You kick something off the side wall. He caught both Warriors scrambling. He just, you know, if you fake him out like that, you don't need to put it so close to the boundary line. That's like what we see with those backhand 2-walls.
What a serve by Douglas and what a catch by Benny. That was sick, actually. I mean, both the serve and the catch were tremendous. Rebote saved there by Douglas. Here's Benny from the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Julian is there. Benny on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Jairo midcourt. Cortada. Stopped deep by Julian.
What a catch.
Rebote, oh, hooked.
What a bullet.
Third point for Jairo and Benny of the Devils. We're all tied up 3-3. Jairo serves.
What a bullet there by Benny, back into the corner, forcing that missed rebote there by Douglas. Kind of dying off the back wall a little bit. If you start that swing a little early, tendency is to hook it. Hooked it into the pad. That pad is bad. 3-3. Tied up in this second set now.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Big right side by Julian. That's the rebote save by Benny. Douglas takes it in the air. 2-all. Fired. Stopped by Jairo. That 3-wall placement will score. Beautifully thrown by Jairo. That's 4 points for Jairo and Benny of the Devils. Jairo has a serve.
And Douglas tends to score on those 2 walls. We mentioned last season he's got one of the highest percentages, but he just doesn't throw it a whole lot. And I'm surprised at Jairo. I mean, he got an early head start, and he picked that. I mean, he's on the net. Just got to it. Look at how much that opened up off the back wall.
That's the risk of throwing 2 walls against Jairo, no matter who's playing against him, is he's got that weapon of a right side. Fault, underserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Another hard serve by Jairo. Here's the forehand return by Julian. Julian calls for the ball. Catch by Jairo in the air. Big backhand. This rebote is coming out. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Benny gets out there, goes for the save. That's a point for Douglas and Julian. 4-4 is the score. Douglas serves.
Yeah, now Benny just totally panicked there. I mean, he could have put his hands up, requested interference, and that would have been granted. Julian definitely got in his way as he tried to take that ball coming at him. But once he made an effort to go for the ball on the rebote, you lose the right to request interference. That's what Jairo was telling him. Next time, just stop. We can replay that point.
Good hard serve by Douglas. Nice rebote return. Big bounce. Benny. Nice catch. Julian again, powerfully from the forehand. Jairo gets in there, catches it in the air at the 8 line. Julian, foot on the wall, backhand from the 12. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Benny's there. Big backhand by Julian. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Douglas. Rebote high for the big bounce. Cut off in the air by Benny. Great catch. Rebote comes rifling out. Douglas makes the save. Tough one for Benny. Here's a Rebote save. Catch by Douglas at the 4. Rifling it outside to score. Tremendous play by Douglas. Possible set point for Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. Douglas serves.
We've seen Inaki throw that filo with a high success rate this season. I mean, one thing it does do is it forces your opponent to react a little bit quicker. You don't have nearly as much time compared to a 2-wall or a drop shot. I mean, you have to be in the right position, get the basket there in a quarter of a second, and then make a catch and control it too.
Here's the backhand. What a scoop by Benny. Douglas had rifled that ball. Benny again. Here's the backhand. Excellent catch by Douglas. Backhand to the inside. Benny's there. Benny from the 11 line. Julian on the left side. Backhand. Stays inside. Jairo calling for it. Forehand Rebote. Stopped by Douglas. Big backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Rebote all the way to the 6 line. Wall to wall by Jairo. Douglas for the forehand Rebote with a kick. Benny. Great catch at the 10. Here's a backhand by Benny. Caught by Julian. Here's a catch by Douglas. Douglas. Costado inside. Benny on the forehand. Low and hard and caught by Julian. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Douglas, great catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown from the 7 line. Catch on the forehand of Douglas. Cortada by Douglas. Caught by Benny. Julian, great catch from the 11 line. Backhand. Benny running. Makes the catch on the fly. Douglas up high. Low, hard backhand. Will score. Point and set for Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. We have split sets. Jairo and Benny won the first one 6-4. Douglas and Julian win the second one 6-4. 2 minutes. We'll come back out and play our third and decisive set.
So there's the response, 6-4. Douglas and Julian started off with a 2-point lead in set number 2 and able to close it out to force a third set here. Opening match of the game day. Take a look here at this final point. I mean, Douglas, look how hard he's throwing this one. And then Jairo comes flying in with a tip ball.
Jairo's had a great degree of success making these catches on both the forehand and backhand.
Yeah, I will say that Jairo's had a pretty strong start to this match, just at least in terms of his activity and his catching. You know, throughout this season, there's been times, especially in Division I, where he just hasn't been involved a whole lot. Sometimes in Division II, you know, he tends to play a little bit more balls compared to that top division. But today, he's active, he's getting in there, throwing it hard. But it's a good play, though, by the Warriors in that second set.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. You see Douglas talking with Alex and Correa there in the hoodie with his back to us.
Coming up after this, you see Alex up there. He and Bradley will take on Nicholas and Kubala, 4th division doubles. Then Julian goes up against Ferranda in singles. Then Douglas up against Nicholas in singles. And then 2 doubles matches to close out the game day. Alex and Manny take on Ferranda and Benny. And then Correa and Bradley go up against CRB and Kubala. Undefeated 6th division doubles match to close out the game day. Should be a fun one. Potentially, game day could be on the line there. This is what we mentioned a little earlier. Alex and Douglas seem to, they communicate particularly well.
Extremely effectively.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. I mean, Alex, having just really joined the program last year, he's in his 2nd season here, really understands Douglas's game quite well.
And I think even more importantly, understands personality too.
Absolutely.
I mean, they jive very well on and off the court. And, you know, Alex is always the one talking with him, seems to get the most out of Douglas, and Douglas seems to respond well to him too. And, that, you know, that's important. Good conversation there. A well-played set by the Warriors. And here we are with set 3 to decide this opening match.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set. First team to reach 6 points will win the match. Jairo has the serve for the Devils. Jairo serves. Third set has begun. Hard serve, returned by Julian. Here's the backhand by Jairo. Robote. Forehand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Benny off the sidewall. Big backhand by Benny. This Robote kicks all the way to the 3 line. Rifled by Douglas. Caught by Benny. Julian down low. Backhand will pass. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Jairo.
Oh, late notice. Good save.
Nice save by Douglas. Big bounce. Brought in by Benny back behind the 12 line. Difficult Robote at the side wall, played by Douglas. Dropping. Jairo makes a great save. Here's Douglas reaching out. Backhand. Low bullet stopped by Benny in the air. That ball's on the wall.
Boy.
Tremendous catch by Douglas.
It was.
Julian from the forehand, powerfully. Big right side. Robote left side. Julian with a hop. Forehand from the 10. Jairo's got it. Backhand. Robote forehand by Douglas. Jairo's got it on the forehand again. Excellent catch by Douglas. Big backhand caught by Benny. Julian now from the 12 line. Little clip off the sidewall. Jairo's got it on the forehand. Outside placement. Scoop attempt is tipped. First point of the decisive third set goes to Jairo and Benny of the Devils. Jairo serves.
Well, Pyra's good for about 1 or 2 outside placements a match, and you just have to be ready for it.
Yeah,
you know?
he absolutely saves them.
And that's one of those that you like to see just a little more communication by the Warriors. I mean, Julian was right on that one. Douglas doesn't know that, though. Got to yell out, you know, I got it, something. So Douglas pulls out of the way, and Julian is right there to make a catch in a pretty good spot to maybe kill or end the point. Oh, it's a good serve.
That's an excellent serve by Jairo, crossing the sidewall and scoring an ace. 2 points for Jairo and Benny in the third set. Jairo's got the serve.
The key there, just got a little bit of the sidewall before Julian could make that catch. And throws off the timing, ball's bouncing around in the basket, and ultimately just comes out there in the end.
Spin changes with every surface that the ball touches, and crossing that sidewall is so important if you can do it. Excellent catch by Julian. Hard forehand. Douglas takes it in the air. Coasty inside. Benny's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Julian, tough catch at the 12. Here's the backhand. Julian again. Long carom. It lands wide. 3 points for Jairo and Benny. Jairo has the serve. Yeah, frustrating for Julian there. It's the first carom that he's thrown, long carom. Trying to catch his opponents out of position. Just landed wide.
If you like, you know, if Julian's throwing a shot, it's going to be a carom from that right side. So you don't hate the shot selection, just the timing. You know, early in the point, close to the side wall, deep in the backcourt, a lot working against him on that particular throw.
Robote to the forehand of Jairo. Julian, tough catch on the left side. Backhand, played lower. Benny makes the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Douglas gets in there. Backhand from the 7. Low bullet. Oh, that's coming out hard.
Wow.
Douglas makes the catch off his footing. The 2-all stopped by Jairo. Julian alone for a very difficult catch, and that ball is tipped off the scoop attempt. That is 4 points for Jairo and Benny. Jairo has the serve.
Jairo has read both of those 2-alls
perfectly.
Just perfectly. I mean, just catching both on the tip. Douglas, you see when he throws the 2-all, he's a little more parallel to the front wall. When he keeps it inside, he doesn't open up as much. Jairo has read both of those so well to the point that, you know, maybe Benny, his brother, he watches a lot of Douglas. He tell him, hey, he knows what he's doing when he throws a 2-wall, a splitter inside, because I'll tell you, the Devils have been all over every shot, except the one Philo, which is really tough to read.
Low hard serve by Jairo. Here's the catch and return by Julian. Rebote left side by Douglas for the big bounce. Stopped by Benny. Benny rifles one to the inside, comes off of the side wall. Jairo from the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall. Played by Douglas. Here's Benny. Julian now from the forehand at the 10 line. Jairo, nice grab, and he holds on to it on the forehand. Powerful right side by Julian, and what a catch by Benny behind the 12 line. Here's Douglas. Portada, stopped by Benny. Rebote forehand. What a catch by Julian. Rebote left side. Oh, what a catch by Julian to 12 line. Oh, Benny, great catch. Outside placement. This one's read by Julian. He stops it. Karam return. Jairo stops it on the forehand. Low and hard and scooped by Julian in a phenomenal catch. Here's Benny from the 11 line.
Tough catch there.
Backhand by Julian with a lighter touch. Scoop by Benny. Benny sends it. Rebote by Douglas to the inside. Benny takes it in the air. Backhand. Douglas, left side, Rebote, big bounce. Benny reaching overhead. Tough catch. Julian's there. Backhand from the 11. Right up the middle, out to the Rebote. Douglas gets back to the inside. He makes the save. Here's Benny again. Another tremendous catch on the left side. Julian on the backhand. Julian again to the inside. Jairo will take this one in the air. Backhand, low and hard, and caught by Douglas. Douglas hard throw. Benny with the catch in the air. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Benny makes the save. Douglas takes it on the bounce. Forehand for the 3-wall play. Excellent.
Yeah.
Too much contact with the screen is the call, and there'll be no shutout here in the 3rd set. Douglas and Julian are on the board with the point. Douglas serves.
The ball ruled to have made contact with the net before Jairo played that Rebote. Seemed to be a good call from what we could see back here. Judge was right on it.
Here's a backhand by Benny. What a catch by Douglas. Douglas rifles this backhand. Excellent catch by Julian. He called for it. He makes the catch. He goes to the outside. That's in play. Jairo for the Rebote. He's going to hook it. That was coming out way too fast. 2 points for Douglas and Julian. Jairo and Benny with 4. Douglas has a serve.
Yeah, you noted it, Stu. That kicked up way high. You had to play that one above his head. You try to flick it up there, and most likely you're going to flick it down into the floor. Short of the pad. 2 straight for the Warriors right back in this set.
Douglas will take this on the forehand from the 7 line. Hard throw to the inside. Sidearm. Jairo makes a difficult Rebote save. Julian coming out. Rebote. Wow. Saved on the forehand. Here's Jairo, takes a peek, low and hard to the inside, and Julian's there. Another great catch. Big right side, caught by Jairo. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Douglas, and Benny's there. Big backhand by Benny, caught by Julian. Julian on the backhand. On the wall, Jairo makes the save. That's dropping. Douglas has it. Light touch. Benny read it. Has it. What a catch by Julian. Here's the forehand return. Benny scoops it up. Backhand. Douglas from the 7 line. Powerful throw. Benny's there. Julian now on the right side from the 10 line. Back to the inside. Jairo in the air. Backhand.
It's
Dropping. Douglas makes the save.
Oh.
That ball took a wonky bounce, came right up the middle. That's 3 points for Douglas and Julian. Jairo and Benny with 4. Douglas has the serve.
Yep.
I don't know that I've seen the ball consistently thrown harder than maybe World Super Court in August of last year.
Well, that last match yesterday, outside of that, the Ubia and Manu in the back, I think this is 2 for sure.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. It's there's just something different about it.
They're throwing the ball a little bit lower, too. They're not just lofting backhands that are coming out a long way. I mean, they are firing the ball low and hard into the corner.
Every throw.
Yeah, it's tough for both of these back quarters.
Hard throw by Douglas. Here's Benny on the backhand. Julian from the 11 line. Straight to the corner, out to the rebote. Jairo makes the save. Douglas will take it on the bounce. That's a tough catch. Powerful backhand, low and hard, and Benny comes up with a clutch catch. That ball is not coming out. 5 points for Jairo and Benny. This is possible set and possible match point.
It's one of the biggest responsibilities of the backcourt is to protect the chula, the chick-chack and the chula, where it dies right in the corner and the front quarter really can't play the rebote. It doesn't happen a whole lot on this court, but when it does, it's devastating. And you see Julian, you know, he pulls the sets out at the last second. Douglas is about a line away from that ball.
He thinks it's coming out, yeah.
And exactly the point the Devils needed right there. Didn't have to work too hard, didn't have to throw it. Traditional shot to get to it, too.
Possible match point, and Jairo, imagine looking for an ace here from the forehand. There's a catch by Julian. Julian over the top. Jairo from the left side. Backhand. Rebote up the middle. Douglas is there. Rebote to the inside. This one stopped by Benny. Benny, hard throw. Caught by Julian down low. Big right side. That passes. A rebote forehand by Jairo. Caught in the air by Julian. Julian, lower and harder. Jairo calls for the rebote. Jairo will take this one in the air from the left side. Costalo caught by Julian on the backhand. Big backhand by Julian, caught by Benny. Julian again, this time from the 11 line. Right side to the inside. That ball's dropping. Jairo made the save. Tough catch by Julian on the bounce. Big right side. Benny has it on the forehand.
It's right on the wall.
Difficult rebote save made by Douglas. Catch by Julian off a hard throw by Jairo. Rebote, last second call. What a save by Jairo. Big right side by Julian. Benny comes out to make the rebote. Douglas, great eyes on that ball, rifles it inside, and it scores. 4 hard-fought points here for Douglas and Julian. Still possible match point for Jairo and Benny. Douglas has the serve.
Yeah, that rebote by Benny, he tried to keep it to the inside. It clipped just a little bit, giving Douglas an opportunity, and just couldn't scoop it up there, Benny in the back. I mean, in position, coming hard at his feet. Just a little too much power there from Douglas.
Such a comeback with the Warriors here.
I mean, yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, down 4-0. I mean, this team has really fought their way back and still a chance to win the match.
Powerful serve by Douglas. What a catch by Benny. Rebote by Douglas. He makes a save.
Oh,
Chula
what a throw.
Scores for Benny.
What
Point set
throw.
and a hard-fought match for Jairo and Benny, taking it in the third set, 6-4.
Benny ends it with the Chula. Every set, 6-4. Jairo and Benny win 2 out of 3, and they take the match. First win of the game day going to the Devils side. And coming up next, we'll see Alex and Bradley against Nicholas and Kubala, 4th Division doubles.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
We'll take a look here at that game day score reflecting that win a few moments ago by Jairo and Benny. Picking up their 3rd win this season. We got that team over in the DraftKings Players Cage. As we prepare for the 4th Division doubles matchup next, we will hear from Jairo and Benny, winners. Start off the game day for the Devils. Congratulations, guys, winning that first match of the game day. You led in that 3rd set 4-0. It got a little tight there late. What was the key to eventually closing it out and getting your 3rd win in your last 4?
Yeah, I mean, after getting, 4 straight points and then Douglas and Julian making a little comeback, you just got to have to focus and don't let that get to you that much.
Right, guys, what a great performance. Way to close it out, and good luck the rest of the game day today.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move on over to that 4th Division doubles matchup with Alex and Bradley, ready to take on Nicholas and Kubala. 2 teams on different trajectories so far this season. Alex and Bradley 0-2 to begin. Nicholas and Kubala 4-0, the best records of any team in Battle Court. Warriors will have the serve as Alex and Bradley's we're ready to begin our next match.
And ball appears to have gotten a ding on it in practice, so they'll switch out the ball. New ball coming out.
We are ready to begin match number 2. Alex and Bradley serve to Nicholas and Kubala.
Would have been interesting had Alex tried that. Alex is always ready to go. He just is.
There's a serve by Alex. We begin our next match. Back into the inside by Kubala. That's stopped by Alex. Nicholas leaping grab up at the 10 line. This one dropping. Alex deep in the backcourt, lays it up. Nicholas attacks. Fires it inside. Good catch there by Bradley. Controls it. Gets the backhand off. Back to Kubala on the inside. He goes deep. Not past Bradley, though. Reaching up on the right side. Rabote coming up the middle. Alex from the costado. Inside placement. What a read by Kubala. Caught that one in the air. Bradley does the same up at the 10 line. Powerful throw. That's coming out. Rabote forehand. Stopped along the inside. Alex now. Long drop shot. Got the first bounce, not the second. Nicholas returns it inside. Bradley with a great catch right on the sidewall. Kubala comes charging in, makes the play. Hard throw. Dropping. Drops between the Warriors. Alex saves it to the outside. Kubala runs under it. Forehand. Crossing. Bradley waits on it. Catch by Nicholas up at the 8. Floats up the backhand. Bradley makes the play in the backcourt. Bradley winds it up. Crosses the wall. Kubala makes a catch deep in the backcourt from the 13 line. Floats it on the wall. Alex gets in there to save the Rabote. Nicholas whips it above the pad. Alex with the scoop. Hard throw on the wall. Kubala gets it. Bradley again, higher and harder. Kubala steps in on the right side. Alex picks it off. Goes deep, big backhand follows. Nicholas tracks it down at the 4 line. A little clip, Bradley takes off. Alex calls him off, and they make the save. Kubala running with it, pulls it in, back of the 12 line, floats it up. Alex makes the play in the middle of the court, long cortada. Nicholas got it, but couldn't control that one. Alex and Bradley get the first point, well played first point of our second match.
That point had a little bit of everything. Hard throwing, solid catching, outside placement.
Catch on the inside there by Alex from the 9 line. He goes deep. Robote left side to the inside. Bradley now, hand on the wall, makes the catch, comes out over the top. Nicholas looking for it, he cuts it off. Oh, bullet. Bradley in the corner, tough catch again. Comes out on the left side. Nicholas leaping grab. That one clears the overhead screen, kind of died off the back wall. Alex makes the save, it clips out to the middle of the court. Nicholas low and hard above the pad, picked off by Bradley. Bradley sends it deep. Robote out to the 6 line. Nicholas off his footing, gets it past Alex. Bradley reaching up high in the corner. Catch by Alex. Costado, little clip. Nicholas reaches. Nicholas's 2-wall opens, and it scores. That'll tie it up, 1-1.
Alex went for the split placement. Nicholas read it perfectly, made the catch, and returned to Costado 2-wall to score. You see Alex trying to get it right between the two players. Nicholas just steps back in, takes it in the air. Great catch. And then the 2-wall opens up and scores. Very well done.
Bradley on the right side. High and hard off the front wall. Kubala reaching in. Good play. Bradley from the 11 line. Forehand to the outside. Kubala runs under it. Robote forehand, played to the inside again, cut off low by Alex. Alex, big backhand, coming way out. Nicholas up at the 6 line off his footing, he lays it up. Alex attacks, keeps it on the right side, puts it up the middle. Nicholas gets there. This one dropping, Alex calls him off. Robote up in the overhead screen. 2 points for Nicholas and Kubala.
I believe that Alex called for Bradley to take that in the air. Bradley just wasn't able to. Alex had a position to make the rebote off his footing.
Forehand to the inside, passing Kubala. Nicholas steps in there to make the save. Bradley, good foot speed, tracks it down. Forehand above the pad. Kubala gets in the middle of the court. Bradley, good control, back of the 13 line, hard throw, passing both Devils. Nicholas in position, he saves the rebote. Alex goes over the top from the right side. Good scoop in the corner by Kubala. Another rebote, right side, saved by Alex. Nicholas picks it up. Launches the backhand. Out of reach of Bradley. Alex, left side save on the wall. Kubala now goes up for it. By Nicholas, keeps the pressure on, another backhand. Bradley, oh, that died in the corner. Long run for Alex, he lays it up. Nicholas again. This one floated out of reach. Bradley couldn't get there. Alex comes all the way back for it. Another Costado. This one to the inside. What a scoop made by Bradley. Back to Kubala now from the 12. Floats it inside. Bradley just does get to it. This one opens up to the outside of the court. Robote played to the outside, scooped up by Alex. Alex, long drop shot. Kubala read it, makes the catch. Bradley now from the 11. Puts it up the middle. Kubala gets there. Nice catch, reaching back on the inside. Alex leapt, clean miss. Robote played on the back end. Dropping it, Nicholas's feet. Kubala makes the catch from the backcourt. Hard to the inside, Bradley now. Low bullet. Nicholas runs around it, keeps it on the left. Powerful backhand follows. Robote left side to the inside. Kubala leapt, missed it, and the rebote not played. Second point for Alex and Bradley. We're tied up.
Very impressed with the catching, obviously, of all 4 players. Bradley in the back, Kubala making some solid catches. I understand he missed that last one, but just communication with Nicholas is spot on.
Catch by Kubala to open it up, floats the backhand into the corner. Alex in position, makes a save, and it's tipped along the side wall. It's going to give Alex and Bradley, the Warriors, the lead, 3-2.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That ball well within Nicholas's ability to make that catch. Just right on the side wall, particularly difficult, right off the tip.
Alex takes this one off the wall, backhand. Dropping on the inside, Nicholas gets it. Nicholas sends it a long way. Robote comes shooting off the back wall. Alex off his footing, gets it back to Kubala. Robote forehand to the inside. Good catch there by Alex. Backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Nicholas out there early. Fires it up at the 5 line. Bradley keeps it on the forehand. Over the top. Nicholas inside to cut it off.
What a catch.
What a play by Bradley along the wall. It's coming out to the outside of the court. Nicholas stays with it. Fires it at Bradley's feet. The scoop is missed. The Robote. Oh, that caught the pad. And the pad is bad. 3 points for Nicholas and Kubala. We're tied up.
3-3. Again, beyond impressed with the catching of Bradley here in the backcourt. Clean miss at that ball coming at him. Turned around and tried to make the save on the Robote. Prior to that, catch after catch after catch in the backcourt. Solid play by Bradley.
Bradley in the middle of the court, winds it up, keeps it in the inside. What a catch by Kubala as that crossed the side wall. Bradley from the 11. What a backhand that was. Nicholas backpedaling into position, fires it up at the 4 line, back inside. Bradley's there, takes it off the wall. Kubala makes the play in the middle of the court. Back to the inside, Bradley steps out of the way. Alex saves the Robote. Nicholas, another Costado, hard to the inside. Bradley all alone, comes away with the catch. Long carom, not enough. Kubala from the left side, puts it back inside. And Alex has to save the Robote. Robote to the inside, kicking up on the wall. Bradley makes the play. Powerful throw again. Kubala steps in. Ooh, that just clears the overhead screen. Alex rather, puts it up the middle. Nicholas steps around it. Here's the forehand inside. Dropping, scoop by Bradley. Bradley fires it above the pad. Kubala takes it off the wall. Robote forehand, fired up the middle. It's tipped by Nicholas. Alex and Bradley retake the lead 4-3.
Point for point. Just tremendous play by all 4 players. Communication between Alex and Bradley spot on. Between Kubala and Nicholas as well.
Catch by Alex on the inside. Right back to Kubala. Bradley from the left side, big backhand from the 12. Passing Gold Devils, Nicholas sets up for it. Robote save up the middle by Alex. Alex, long cortada, Kubala not gonna get there. That is perfectly thrown. 5 points and a possible set point for Alex and Bradley.
Alex could have been a bit more conservative, thrown it a little higher, above the pad, made sure he cleared it. He cleared it. But man, that crossed the side wall, just beautifully thrown by Alex to score.
Oh, outside placement on the forehand.
Man.
Robote ends the set 6-3. Alex and Bradley win it. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set 2.
That shot was just spot on beautiful by Alex to finish off that set. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our second of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Warriors and the Devils. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on Alex and Bradley playing really well today. Catching by Bradley, spot on perfect in the backcourt. Communication between both these Warriors has been excellent. Some replays from that first set. See how that Robote is just dropping. Alex makes the save. Alex here with the split placement, read perfectly by Nicholas. He stops it, returns it 2-all to score. Just really well done. Bradley down low, actually he was down on one knee. Tremendous catch. Here's that long cortada by Alex. Crossing the side wall there at the 9 line, perfectly. Outside placement of the forehand rebote, where his opponent's away from the ball. And that's
Not even close.
that when you throw your shot, that's what you want. The more space between your opponent and the ball, the better.
Yeah, this is an Alex and Bradley team with a year of experience under their belt too. So, you know, I figured that if one of these teams was going to come out a little stronger at the beginning, it might be Alex and Bradley. Not the case, but they've only played 2 of 10 total matches this season, so still a long way to go. 80% of their season left to turn it around.
Yeah, they were a real surprise last year. I mean, 2 very different styles of play, 2 different, entirely different backgrounds in Jai-Alai, and just making it work so well. I mean, both explosive in their own way, but have to say that Bradley's catching here in 2024 and now continuing into 2025, the best we've seen since it began the program 2018. There's Kubala. You're going to see him tie his cesta on. That hand just basically sits on top of the cesta. Not basically. Put your hand on top of the cesta. The glove fits over it. All 5 fingers just stretch straight out. The only thing holding your hand in there is that long tie called a cinta. With every throw, loosens just a little bit.
Ready to begin set 2 here. Nicholas and Kubala serve to Alex and Bradley. There's a serve. Set 2 has begun. Well, Bradley thought about it, lets it pass. Alex gets in there to save the rebote. Good pickup by Kubala. Floats it up. Right in the corner. Alex makes the rebote save. Nicholas gets back in, cuts it off on the inside. Low bullet. Stopped by Bradley. Bradley from the left side. Big backhand. Kubala runs under it. Rebote left side. Right up the middle. Bradley gets there. Bradley from the 11. Trying to get it back to Kubala. Calls for Nicholas to take it. And he saves the rebote. Bradley, another sidearm play, this time cut off in the air by Nicholas. Rote comes shooting off the back wall, drops it inside. Nicholas takes it off the wall, another bullet. Long run for Alex, off his footing, he lays it up. Scooped by Nicholas, rips it above the pad. Alex in perfect position to make that catch. Here's Kubala down, back at the 12. Drops it between the Warriors. Rebote high to the inside. That's a big bounce. Kubala couldn't get there, but he does save the rebote on the back end. Puts it up the middle. Alex fires it low and hard back to him. What
Great
a save by
Kubala.
Kubala. Here's another one. Alex winds it up even harder. And Bradley just got out of the way. That could have been a loss of point, but a good start for the Warriors. They lead 1-0.
Yeah, he really got out of the way very good. I mean, this ball just came flying in. Great rebote save here by Kubala. Just tremendous play. Alex all over it. Sees him getting up, rifles it right back to him. Look at that. Bradley knows ball can't. If ball touches him before the second bounce, loss of point.
Fault under serve. First fault. Second serve coming up. Back to the inside. Right in that corner, rebote forehand. Saved by Alex, cut off by Nicholas. Low bullet back into the corner. Bradley crouching down, comes away with it. He goes high to the inside. Kubala settles at the 11. Floats it right back to Bradley. Bradley now even harder. Closer to the side wall. Kubala, no fear, reaches in. Alex, quick turn on the rebote. Drops it between the Devils. Nicholas saves it back up the middle. Here's Alex on the right side. Forehand, crossing the wall. Kubala gets it. Tough play by Alex. Takes it off the wall. Another backhand. Comes shooting out. Nicholas off his footing. Just lays it up. Alex looking to attack. Low and hard again. Look at Nicholas. Read it. Came cross court. Stopped it in the air. Bradley, another tough catch. Hard backhand follows. That's passing. Nicholas hooked that one into the floor. 2 points for Alex and Bradley to begin set 2.
The consistency of Bragley's play here in the backcourt, impressive. Again, communication between he and Alex is spot on. Nicholas usually all over those rebotes. Just that one came up on him real quick. Just hooked it.
What an effort. Had it for a moment. Could not control that serve. That's 3 straight for Alex and Bradley. Another one. That's an ace. 2 in a row. It's 4-0.
Alex seems to have found his spot. I mean, Nicholas can step in, and typically that's what front quarters do.
Kubala's got this one. Floats it to the inside. Actually more up the middle. Alex Karam caught him going the other way. That scores 5 points in a possible set and a possible match point for Alex and Bradley.
I mean, Alex's ability to just change the entire speed of the game. He just shifts it into another gear and just starts firing.
Well, that's the thing with this Nicholas and Kubala team. It's been all defense, and now Alex has really picked it up, and they really don't have a response. Forehand high to the inside. Kubala, great positioning, makes the play. Catch by Bradley up overhead. That one kicks off the sidewall out to the middle of the court. Nicholas fires it back to Bradley. That's a miss. Crossing the side wall. That's going to get the Devils their first point of set 2, but still a possible set, possible match point for the Warriors.
Yeah, Alex was telling Bradley to move up on that ball, basically. And just now the way that's crossing.
Yeah.
Potentially go after it with the left side, but whatever you do, do not look into the corner. So, ball may have a nick in it. Nicholas passes it to the judge to see if it can continue or a new one needs to come out. Anytime the ball gets a ding in it, and occasionally when it clips the side wall, those Magic City bounces or there's a little crack in the side, touches a crack, it cuts into the ball.
Yeah, bringing a new ball into play on potentially just for as little as 1 point. Bradley makes that catch. Forehand to the inside. Kubala takes it off the wall. Here's Alex back at the 9 line. Kubala runs under it, makes the catch. It's a powerful throw. Bradley keeps it on the left. Forehand dropping to the inside. There's the scoop by Alex. Drop shot. Got the first bounce. Not the second. Look at Nicholas just flicked it up there. He ducks. Alex trying to pass. Long run for Kubala. He's not going to get there. Point, set, and match. Alex and Bradley take it. Straight set 6-3, 6-1. What a match by Alex and Bradley. That's why they play the match, folks. I mean, that team 0-2 coming into it. Nicholas and Kubala undefeated at 4-0. And wouldn't you guessed it, 6-3, 6-1. Alex and Bradley pick up their first win of the season in straight sets. What a win. Coming up next, we'll move over to singles. Julian will take on Foronda in the 4th division. Look at that final throw here. Look at this scoop by Alex. Takes a look into the drop shot. Nicholas, he committed, got there. Oh, you see, just caught it. Flicks it up, but when he does that, Kubala moves in. Nicholas takes a dive, doesn't want to get in the throwing lane. Alex passes, and Kubala not going to get there to save the rebote. Straight set victory for the Warriors. Game day is tied. Take a look at that game day score now. Tied up to our first 2 matches. First meeting in the regular season between the Warriors and Devils. Every team will play each other 3 times in the regular season. Top 4 teams at the end of the regular season will make it to the playoffs. First and 4th place finishers will play each other in one semifinal. Second and 3rd place finishers will play in the other semifinal, and the 2 winners will face off in our Winter 25 championship. That will be played on Friday night, May 9th. Friday night, May 9th. Ferranda practicing right now. Julian going to make his way out there. Before we get to that, we're going to hear from Alex and Bradley, tying up the game day for the Warriors. The best performance we've seen from the team this season. Congratulations, Alex and Bradley. Bradley, you had a great practice earlier in the day. What does having a good practice do for you in terms of your confidence coming into a battle court match like this?
It's just focus on my weaknesses. Sometimes it's like with the backhand, making sure I'm consistent and stretching it out so I don't throw it into the ceiling.
Yeah, awesome. Well, great performance, complete performance, and tied up the game day. Congratulations, guys, on that win. Alex?
I want to dedicate this win to my friend Ander. I know that he's having a hard day, so I dedicate to him.
Awesome, Alex. Appreciate that, and well played, guys. Congratulations on that win.
Thank you.
Singles now. Julian ready to take on Ferranda as Julian puts his win streak on the line in Division 4. He's undefeated last season, so far undefeated this year with a record of 2-0. Ferranda just 1-1, but this is his first season in Division 4 singles. See how he does.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match. Julian will have the serve for the Warriors. Julian serves. Our third match is underway. Here's the backhand by Ferranda. Wall to wall from the left side. Scoop by Ferranda. Rabote with a light touch coming out. Julian makes the save. Ferranda at the sidewall. Nice pick up at the 7 line. Julian reaches up. Forehand from the 11 line. Ball tipped. First point goes to Julian of the Warriors. He serves.
So dating all the way back to season 5, it's 11 wins in a row for Julian here in Division 4 singles. Just been so dominant, and it's pretty much all right side. I mean, real weapon for him. Doesn't throw the costado a whole lot, but he's been very effective.
Rabote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Julian, scooped up on the return by Ferranda at the 11 line. Rabote forehand with a light touch.
Get up there. He won't.
That scores. 2 points for Julian. He serves. Julian basically holding his hand up saying, you know, I didn't entirely intend to do that. I hooked it. But effective.
Yeah, the hooked Rabote is one of the more effective shots.
Sorry for the snort, but I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it scored.
It's always easy to apologize when you're the one getting the point.
Exactly.
You see that in all sports too, but you like to see the sportsmanship though.
Here's a catch by Ferranda from the 8 line. Hard to the inside. Julian's there. Backhand. Low runner will score for Julian. 3 points for Julian of the Warriors. He serves. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Backhand by Ferranda. Tip ball by Julian at the sidewall. Ferranda's on the board with a point. And the serve for the Devils.
We'll see if that can get Ferranda going here in this singles match. I mean, just 1-1 this season. But you got to remember, Ferranda played as high as Division 2 to begin his Battle Court career. So now all the way back in Division 4. A little bit easier competition as you move down the ranks. But still, I mean, this is as tough as you're going to get here with Julian in Division 4.
Powerful backhand by Julian passes. Rabote saved by Ferranda. Here's a backhand. Ball tipped at the sidewall. 4 points for Julian. He serves.
And he's just doing the little things so well. I mean, putting the ball close to the sidewall. I mean, crossing the sidewall on every throw. That's what he has to do. I mean, you see Ferranda set up there. It just clipped the sidewall a little bit. Caught the frame as opposed to landing in the basket.
Ferranda on the backhand. Powerfully. Wall to wall from the left side. Rabote forehand save. Difficult bounce. Handled well by Ferranda. Back to the inside. Julian's there from the 9 line. Ferranda will take this in the air. Backhand from the 10. Robote saved by Julian. That was right in the crack. Here is Ferrando winding up. The drop shot will score. Ferrando has 2 points for the Devils. He serves.
From the costado, there's a whole lot of options. He can throw it 2-all. He can throw it outside. He can throw it inside. But always the lesser chosen play sometimes with that drop shot. Julian is a backcourter, likes to hang a little deep there in the back. That's his natural position. Force him to go up and get it. Well thrown there by Ferrando.
Julian on the backhand to the inside. Ferrando. Backhand from the 9. Julian with a reach. Makes the grab behind the 11 line. What a catch by Ferrando. Julian, good read. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Crossing the side wall. Robote forehand will fall just short. Julian has 5 points and a possible set point. Yeah, Julian just moving Ferrando all around the court. Ferrando trying to get something going here, just not able to.
And the key for Julian, too, is keeping the ball low. You know, not making these catches easy for Ferrando. Take it in the air. I mean, everything is on the bounce, on the wall, and it's not the easiest catch when you're only playing your first match of the day.
Point and set. Point and set for Julian. He wins the first set 6-2. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, player next set. So Julian, again, focusing on the basics there in that first set. Catch after catch, throw after throw. Scope out where your opponent is, throw it where he's not. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Sorry to jump on you like that, Andrew.
No worries, Stu.
Focus on Ferrando. There's Nicholas in the background, just coming off of that doubles match with Kubala.
The one thing that we always talk about is the amount of time it takes to transition to this court. You know, some players adapt a lot quicker than others, and for Ferrando, it's just the consistency that's been lacking a bit. He's had some really solid performances overall, but just getting that consistent level of play out of him is really the separator, and maybe why he's dropped a few ranks in the last couple seasons.
A veteran of the roster, a veteran of multiple highlight rosters here in Florida.
And I do think Julian is a difficult guy to play against for the first time. This is only Ferrando's his introduction into Division 4, so the first matchup that he's played against Julian in a battle court singles match. And that right side's a real weapon. I mean, he throws it hard, keeps it low, and it's just very uncomfortable style for some people to adjust to. And I think just kind of what you're seeing there. I mean, Ferrando didn't throw really any costados. The one he threw that scored, and just never really felt comfortable in that set.
Julian does an excellent job from the right side, but specifically getting the ball back, crossing the side wall where his opponent is. Julian already on the court.
Yeah, he was plenty warmed up. I mean, that first match took us.
He's
that was over
after
50
that first,
minutes.
Yeah, he's not warm after that first match.
He had about a 15-minute break or so, and he got right back out there. So he didn't practice a whole lot, and yeah, because he felt good. He was warm, and he showed it. First set going his way. Ferrando will have the serve to begin set 2 here.
Ferrando serves. Our second set has begun. Backhand by Julian to the inside. A little clip off the side wall. Ferrando passes. Robote forehand by Julian. Ferrando winding up, keeps it inside. What a catch by Julian behind the 10 line. Ferrando's there. Back to the inside. Julian again. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote. Forehand by Ferrando. Here's Julian from the 9 line. Robote dying, and Ferrando makes a save. Julian steps up to the 7 line. Backhand to the inside. Excellent catch by Julian overhead. Hard throw to the inside. The scoop attempt tipped. Julian gets the first point of the second set and the serve.
Again, you see he's not giving him anything to take in the air. I mean, puts it on the ground. You see Ferrando just trying to make a one-handed scoop. see it happen, but you know,
Within a foot
can't
of the
bail
sidewall,
yourself
which is
out.
so difficult to do.
Yeah, you're not going to do that on every point.
Here's a backhand by Ferranda. Difficult catch by Julian at the side wall. Rebote forehand. Caught by Julian in the air. Backhand from the 8 line. Rebote forehand. Hard by Ferranda. Ferranda takes this one in the air. Backhand from the 8. Right to the corner. That ball's on the
Right
wall
on it.
all the
Yep.
way. 1-1. Ferranda serves for the Devils.
Right on it, Stu. That ball shot from the back wall right along the side wall the entire way. And Julian trying to get in there to save the rebote. There's just not a lot of space. See what Ferranda does from here. Like to see him pick up the level of aggression, because Julian's really not going to give you anything. We've seen that the last few seasons.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
It's a concept too, like in baseball. Would you rather go down swinging or go down looking? You know, hey, you know, if you're out there, take the shot. You know, if Julian's gonna, you know what he's gonna do. If you don't have an answer, go for it. You know, mix it up, throw some shots that maybe we're not used to seeing.
Here's a backhand by Julian. Rebote, big bounce to the inside. Julian goes up the wall,
beautiful.
comes down with the ball in the forehand. Scoop by Ferranda. Costado 2-all opens, stopped by Julian. Julian, forehand play, back to the side wall. Tough catch by Ferranda. Rebote forehand. Scoop by Ferranda at the 11 line. Picada, the big bounce. Worked.
Yeah.
2 points for Ferranda. He serves.
Well, the picada would constitute as mixing it up a little bit. You know, that's not
Absolutely.
a shot we usually see. And you saw Julian, he moved up at first, thought that ball was.
Thought he was going to get caught under the
Yeah.
bridge, try to go back, and just off the tip of his cesta. Thrown from the forehand high to the front wall, takes a big bounce, hopefully over your opponent's head.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good.
Particularly difficult to throw a good picada on this court.
Julian with the backhand from the 10 line. Here's Ferranda from the 9. Backhand to the corner. Difficult rebote save by Julian. Ferranda takes it on the bounce. Julian advances to make the catch in the air. Outside placement, read by Ferranda, stopped by Ferranda. Ferranda to the inside. Julian takes that off the side wall.
Great catch.
Passes with the backhand. Excellent rebote save by Ferranda. It's tipped by Julian to the outside of the court. Ferranda has 3 points. And the serve for the Devils.
Ferranda had space to throw a 2-wall. He chose the inside placement. Julian made a great catch to keep the rally going. But in the end, it's that big bouncer again that just kind of tripped him up to the outside now. Moving Julian around the court, some different types of bounces, and you see now a 3-1 lead for Ferranda.
Julian from the forehand, low and hard, scooped up on the left side of Ferranda. Here's the backhand by Julian. Rebote, forehand. Beautiful scoop by Ferranda on the left side. Big backhand follows. Rebote, a rebound off the back wall, played by Julian. Ferranda looks for the rebote at the 11 line. One-handed save. It's a 2-all, and it lands in. Julian has it on the forehand. Outside at the 8 line. Low, hard throw. Caught by Ferranda. Keeps it inside. Fine catch by Julian. Rebote beautifully played, and what a scoop by Julian. Right back to the corner. Rebote forehand by Ferranda. Costalo 2-all opens and scores. Beautifully executed by Ferranda. He has 4 points and the serve.
Fronda definitely coming back around here in this second set. So he knows, look how far back he's got Julian. If you're going to go for it, go for it. Julian's back at the between the 8 and 9 line mid-court.
And Julian very comfortable out there. That style of play is what makes him beatable in a match like this. You know, Ferronda's the first one to shoot, and he throws a good one. There's no chance for Julian to get out there. So that's the danger sometimes in singles with a little too conservative of a play style.
Scoop by Ferranda on the left side. Here's the backhand. Rebote. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Ferranda. Ferranda hard to the inside. Julian with another scoop on the backhand. Forehand, Rebote saved by Ferranda. Julian will keep it on the left side. Costado to the inside. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand. Scoop by Ferranda. Ferranda with the scoop. That ball will come in and out of Julian's cesta and score. Ferranda has 5 points and a possible set point.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like 95 to close to 100% of the first set was played on the inner third of this court, you know, really close to the side wall. The second set started to open it up a little bit more, and that's worked out to Ferranda's, you know, it's worked out for Ferranda. He said, you got to throw some shots, especially, you know, lose 6-2 in that first set, and you really didn't get anything going. Just go for it, you know. Take the training wheels off and just kind of send it. A 5-1 lead, looking to push it to a third set soon.
Julian comes over the top. Big bounce brought down by Ferranda. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Julian forehand Rebote low and hard, crossing the side wall and scoring 2 points for Julian. He serves for the Warriors. Still possible set point for Ferranda.
Julian back to the basics there that got him here.
Exactly. Low that time, crossing the wall.
Crossing the wall.
Here's the backhand by Ferranda. Wall to wall it goes. That ball's on the wall and it scores. Point and set for Ferranda. He takes the second set 6-2. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back and play our third and final set. So we have split sets. 6-2 for Julian in the first set. Second set going 6-2 for Ferranda of the Devils in the second set.
Yeah, third set coming up to decide what is our third match of the game day. Coming up next, we'll see Douglas against Nicholas, top-ranked singles. Then third division doubles, Alex and Manny against Ferranda and Benny. Then sixth division doubles with Correa and Bradley against CRB and Kubala. Those will be the three matches that will close out the game day after our third set of this one. Julian and Ferranda. We'll do a third set here in just about a minute and a half.
Ferranda getting the support of Nicholas there. Ferranda definitely more aggressive in the second set than we saw in the first set. Some shots working for him. He did a much better job of moving Julian around there in the second set.
I mean, throughout this season in singles, I mean, a bulk of Julian's points, averaging about 3 kills per match in singles. A majority of that is coming on Cortadas, so right side, back to the inside. Ferranda, it's mostly two walls that have scored for him on the shots that have scored, you know, close to what, 2.5 of the 3 that he's killing per match have come via the two walls. So you're seeing two different players, two different styles. You know, Julian, it worked out well in that first set. Cold ball, low and hard, keep it along the side wall. As that ball heated up a little bit, Ferranda started to get a little more active, throw a few more shots. The momentum flipped in his favor.
There you see in the back of the DraftKings players cage there, Alex, next to his brother Julian.
Yes, Alex, the youngest of the three brothers.
That's right. He's a little less animated in his conversation with Julian than he was with Douglas.
Inaki the eldest, Julian the middle, and Alex the youngest. Was a time where Inaki and Julian played on this Warriors team together.
That's right.
For the beginning of Inaki's career. They had success as a doubles pairing. They didn't have a lot of team success as a whole. Made a couple championships, but didn't end up winning any of those. But now Julian's back with his younger brother, Alex. Happy to have him on this team. Talking with him between sets, ready to go with this third one right now. Julian prepared to serve.
Julian serves. Our third set has begun. Here's the backhand by Ferranda. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand, low and hard, crossing the sidewall, picked up beautifully by Ferranda. Into the corner, out to the rebote. Julian makes the save. Rebote forehand, high. Caught on the forehand of Ferranda. Julian hard to the inside. Ferranda, fine catch on the backhand. Big backhand by Julian, thrown powerfully. This rebote comes out to the 6th line on the side wall the whole way. Beautifully thrown by Julian to score. Julian has a point and the serve for the Warriors.
Yeah, that ball was knuckling the entire way, and just at the end, it kept creeping closer and closer to the side wall as Ferranda tried to make the save. Ended up being right on the numbers there, about the 4 or 5 line, and really no chance. Gets Julian that first point of set 3.
Ferranda on the backhand to the inside. Rebote. Forehand by Julian. Ferranda unable to hold on to the ball there at the 10 line. In and out of the basket it goes. That's 2 points for Julian here in the third set. He serves.
Just frustrated, you know, Ferranda looking at the basket like, how did that not stay in off the side wall? Thought he had it, but ball doesn't want to stay in the basket. We talk about that all the time with the spin.
Rebote forehand saved by Julian. Back to the side wall it goes. That's a nice pickup by Ferranda. Rebote forehand right up the middle. Scoop by Ferranda on the right side. Back to the inside it goes, and Julian's there. Rebote forehand. Just missed. 3 points for Julian. Of the Warriors, he serves.
Not a major Magic City bounce, but significant enough to affect the catch of Ferranda there. I mean, he was charging into the sidewall. It kicked and just kind of ate him up. Tough break, especially in this third set, as Julian now ahead 3-0.
Here's the backhand by Ferranda. Rebote left side. Julian, in and out of the cesta it goes. Ferranda's on the board with a point. And he serves. So yeah, Julian trying to, that ball kind of floating up there a little bit, and when you chop at it, I mean, Julian's catching on the right side is impeccable. But sometimes when you chop at it, you wind up knocking it down.
Yeah, it throws off the timing a little bit and you catch the frame and doesn't end up in the basket like you think.
Julian from the forehand. Beautiful catch by Ferranda. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand, low and hard. Caught by Ferranda. Here's the backhand. Julian keeps it on the right side at the 9 line. Back to the inside it goes. Scoop by Ferranda. Rebote forehand save. Ferranda attacking, takes it in the air. Inside placement, scooped up beautifully by Julian. Great control. Ferranda makes the catch. The 2-all opens wide and scores. 2 points for Ferranda of the Devils. Julian with 3. Ferranda has a serve.
Well, all thanks to that lower pad this season, Ferranda gets his second point. Yeah, this one came in low, stayed low. There was a question. Julian thought maybe it hit the pad, but he looked back at Alex and he said, no, that certainly did not. You see here just above. Yeah, Julian's looking at the official right away, but not only does it react differently off the wall, it's a different sound.
Here's the backhand by Julian, powerfully thrown to the inside. Ferranda, backhand. Rebote forehand save by Julian. Ferranda will take it in the air. Low and hard. That's a tough one. What a scoop by Julian. Beautiful backhand to the inside. Julian from the 8 line to the inside will score. Julian has 4 points here in the third and final set. He serves.
Julian's difficult catches have been pretty solid today. I mean, one's right along the side wall. Ferronda thinks this could end the point here, but look at Julian. As it crosses, one hand, I mean, that is perfect.
Just nicely
Doesn't
done.
get any better than that. Bailed him out a couple times throughout the match, and big spot there to make it 4-2.
Ferranda on the backhand. He passes. Robote forehand by Julian to the inside. Ferranda. Robote say, oh, he went down hard. That is a 5th point for Julian, giving him possible set, possible match point. Fall down Robote is a thing, and you wind up slamming your arm onto the ground. Elbow sometimes makes that first contact. Has a very specific sound. Ferrand on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote forehand to the inside. Scoop by Ferranda. Robote forehand by Julian. Play low again. Ferranda takes it on the bounce. Scoop by Julian. Here's the backhand. To the corner. Ferranda makes the save. That ball is dropping. Stopped by Julian. Beautiful catch by Ferranda at the side wall. Robote forehand. Scoop by Ferranda. Ferranda back to the inside. This is going to be a tough one for Julian. Julian with the forehand Robote save.
That's in play.
That's in play. Here's Ferranda. Karam by Ferranda will score. Well done. Ferranda has 3 points and the serve for the Devils. Still possible match point for Julian.
Yeah, I love the shot selection, though. I mean, you got Julian practically on the floor in the back corner. Force him to cover the entire length of the court. Don't make it easy and blast something to the inside that you hope he's going to miss. Take control. Throw the shot. Got to execute. And look how far away from Julian. Yeah.
Beautifully done by Ferranda.
Here's the backhand by Julian, powerfully thrown. Robote kicking all the way to the 6th line. Turned on the forehand of Ferranda. Beautifully to the corner. Robote saved by Julian. Ferranda has it on the right side. Outside placement by Ferranda will score. Ferranda has 4 points. Julian still with possible match point with 5. Ferranda has the serve. Yeah, Julian is nowhere near. I mean,
Yeah, you got to set up this shot throughout the match. I mean, if you just throw an outside placement, your opponent could be on it. It's the unexpected nature of a throw like that. Every forehand Ferranda's thrown, he's kept it to the inside, back to the inside. So that's what Julian's thinking. You know, he's going on a little bit of a run. Julian probably focused on closing out the match, and he finally gets one by him. So well thought out by Ferranda there.
Julian advancing on the ball. Hard throw, low and hard to the inside. Ferranda on the scoop. Backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand by Julian. Ferranda makes the catch. Outside placement, stopped by Julian. Karam by Julian,
Oh, not
stopped
enough.
by Ferranda. Ferranda on the forehand, that's high. Julian follows it, makes a great catch. Low and hard to the inside. Ferranda gets in there and makes the play. Robote forehand by Julian, scooped up by Ferranda. 2-all by
he got
Ferranda, opens and scores. It is 5-5. This is match point.
Yeah, Julian looking for a screen call, but that didn't touch the rail or the overhead screen. And look, I mean, the teammates are telling him the right thing. Doesn't matter what happened that last point. I mean, he's given up a 4-point lead now, a 3-point lead, excuse me, and now
Focus
he's
on the
got
ball
1 point for
and-
the match.
Exactly.
You know?
Not just what you think happened. Just focus on the
Been
ball.
twice now in this set. He's been a little more worried about the officials and finishing out the point, and we'll see what Ferranda can do here. This would be an amazing comeback. Big on this game day.
Big right side by Julian.
Oh, he
Good
committed.
catch by Ferranda. Ferranda, drop shot. Julian takes off. He got there and lost control once he got up there.
Wow.
That is point set in a hard-fought match for Ferranda, taking it for the Devils 6-5 in the 3rd set.
Wow. What a comeback there by Ferranda. Defeating Julian, first time in Division 4. We've seen that in the last couple seasons. What a win. And the Devils lead the game day now 2-1. Douglas making his way back out there. He'll take on Nicholas in this top-ranked singles match. But look at this final sequence here. I mean, yeah, that's the throw right there. Fronton cuts it off. I'm surprised he went with the drop shot. Julian got there, but couldn't control it. 6-5, Fronton comes back, wins the final 4 points. Get the Devils their second win.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Game day score reflecting that win by the Devils. Quite the comeback by Fronton. He improves to 2-1 now in Division 4 singles. We're going to hear from him in just a few moments. That comeback changes the entire game day for Fronton. After that singles win, congratulations, Fronton. I mean, down 5-2 in that third set. What's going on through your head, and how are you able to complete that comeback?
I was thinking that I have to play like in the second set, so I have to still being focused, throwing to rebote, and go for there.
Awesome, Fronton. What a comeback. Second win for your team on the game day, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. Go Devils.
All right, we got Douglas and Nicholas ready to go in this top-ranked singles match. Douglas coming off of his first win this season, just past Friday night over Manu. Nicholas, his first season in Division 1. He's 0-3 so far, still looking for his first win in singles. Douglas will have the serve, as the Devils lead the game day 2-1. There's a serve, we begin. Rebote to the outside. Good catch there by Nicholas. Fires it above the pad. Oh, what a scoop there by Douglas with one hand. Nicholas from the 10 line to the backhand. Douglas pulls it in before it crossed the sidewall. Nicholas goes deep. Able to pass. Rebote, forehand, coming up the middle. Nicholas now turns to look for it. Has to lay this one up. Douglas looking to attack. Makes the catch up of the 6-2 wall. Thrown to score. First point of this match goes to Douglas.
Douglas lined that up beautifully. Excellent catch. Costado 2-all, cuts to the outside. Beautifully done.
Over serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Nicholas gets up to that serve, hard throw. Rebote saved by Douglas. Able to pass Nicholas. He lays it up on the back end. Catch there by Douglas. Another 2-wall, that one's too low. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Nicholas, it's his first point. Douglas gets that serve as it crosses, fires the backhand into the corner. Nicholas, Rebote saved to the inside, cut off there by Douglas. Good catch, little Magic City bounce, came up and in on it. Rebote forehand, trying to get past Douglas, and he takes it off the sidewall. Good catch, hard backhand follows, right in the corner again. Nicholas, another Rebote save. Douglas able to take this one, hard backhand. Coming up the middle, Rebote left side to the inside. Good reach, Douglas makes the play. Good catch there by Douglas from the 10 line. Trying to pass, and he does. Nicholas set up at the 9. Rebote drop to the inside. Douglas runs back in there to make the catch. Forehand Rebote to the outside. That's outside of play. 2 points for Douglas.
Consistent catching by both Douglas and Nicholas.
That one into the corner. Rebote forehand, fire to the inside, cut off by Nicholas. A little traffic. Nicholas to the outside. A little too far outside. That's out of play.
As you said before, like the shot selection. Douglas was moving to the outside, but you got to keep it in those boundary lines.
Douglas from the 11 floats one up, clears the overhead screen. This is coming back out. Rebote to the outside. I caught the overhead screen on the way. That's out of play. 4 points for Douglas.
Nicholas trying to get the ball past Douglas. Just way high up on the glass, kicked up and hit the overhead screen.
There's been a premium on passing for Nicholas, at least in this match.
Yeah, definitely.
Nicholas keeps this one a little bit lower. Douglas goes up to make the play. Our backhand coming way out. Nicholas up at the 7 line, turns it powerfully. Able to get past Douglas. Rebote 2-wall off his footing. That's 2 bounces. The juggling. Juggling was the call by the official. Either way, 5 points for Douglas. That is a possible set point.
When you're on the run trying to make this catch, you'll see Nicholas take off here. Ball's moving at one speed, you're moving at another. You're trying.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Yeah.
Again, what do we talk about?
And it can roll up all the way on top of the hand part there, right there. It can. It just can't lose contact with the surface of the cesta.
Rebote forehand, fire to the inside, cut off by Nicholas. Backhand. Out of reach of Douglas on a knee. He just lays that one up. Nicholas couldn't get there. Settles back at the 11 line, waits on it, makes the catch. Douglas left, clean miss. Rebote played on the back end, stopped by Nicholas along the side wall. Rebote forehand. Clears the overhead screen. Nicholas looking for it at the 9 line, makes a good save and passes. Douglas, Rebote to the outside, lands in. Nicholas got it right on the tip, throws it back inside. That'll score. Extends the set here. 2 points for Nicholas. Still possible set point for Douglas.
Beautiful catch by Nicholas there at the outside. Douglas has been making those catches at the side wall. They're difficult.
Ball missed off the serve. That's 3 points.
Yeah, Douglas needs to maintain his focus. He's got 1 point to go, but Nicholas more than capable of coming back.
Back to the inside. There's a catch by Douglas. The backhand. Ooh, that got away from him. Out the overhead screen and out of play. Nicholas crawling back into this one. He has 4 points. Still possible set for Douglas.
Just like we saw with Nicholas before, trying to get the ball over Douglas's head. Douglas trying to get the backhand all the way to the back wall. Touch the overhead screen on the way.
Douglas handles this serve. Blasts the backhand. That's coming out a long way. Nicholas up at the 6 line. Turns it to the inside. Tough scoop. That's missed. Nicholas has brought it back to 5-5. This is set point. Wow.
Such a comeback by Nicholas, maintaining his focus and then also increasing the pace of play. Douglas not able to get that elusive last point to finish off the set.
Been 2 missed balls and 1 good serve, and it happened pretty quickly. Douglas handles this one from the 11 line, floats the backhand, up into the corner. That's a tough rebote on the wall. Nicholas lays it up. Douglas, Costado, 2-wall, 2 score. Closes out the set, 6-5, 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set 2.
So Douglas was able to finish it off there here in the first set. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Douglas winning a close first set there by 1 point, 6-5. Great comeback there by Nicholas. Here we have some replays from that first set. Beginning of the set was all Douglas. Beautiful scoop here back at the 10 line. No shortage of power from Douglas. Douglas here, another fine catch. The 2-all opens up and scoring. Very well done. This is that juggling. Nicholas got up there. Was running pretty much, well, not full speed, but fast enough. Douglas with the outside placement. What a catch by Nicholas. Beautifully executed. Started one heck of a comeback for Nicholas. That's tough for anybody. Beautiful catch here by Douglas. 2-all. And you see Nicholas cutting back to the inside, expecting he was going inside. You don't have much time to make that decision. He made it pretty quickly. There we have a picture of Magic City of old. Douglas and Correa.
Yeah, good to see Douglas closing it out with authority there. You know, after that lead slipped away, you could get a little tentative. You know, you don't want to risk throwing it off the court, but
absolutely.
You know, you love that he stayed confident, threw the shot, and look, he had the space and executed it perfectly. Douglas is, you know, top 10 in the roster, total kill attempts per match, total kills per match here in singles, so been a little bit more aggressive, and he throws the shots just a little bit better here in singles compared to some of those double stats. Great first set. Douglas comes away 6-5. Nicholas will begin set 2 with the serve. And there's a serve. Set 2 has begun. With a backhand to the inside, a rebote forehand played at the 8. Douglas pulls it in. Catch along the sidewall. Nicholas to the outside. The
Beautiful.
Filo scores for Nicholas. He's on the board first in set 2.
Nicholas had tried that earlier, basically sent it wide, not that time. Just beautifully executed. Douglas just not able to get up there. Straight to the outside.
Douglas waits for that serve to cross, makes a tough catch. Hard backhand. Rebote played up at the 8. Dropping at Douglas's feet, steps around it, goes down to the inside. This one dropping. Nicholas hooked it just above the pad. Douglas got there before the second bounce, floats it up. The 3-wall opens and it scores. Douglas ties it 1-1.
With all his practice, Douglas knows how to make that throw as well as anybody. Inside placement gave Nicholas a chance to get that. Douglas has this on the forehand. Kind of an underhanded throw, clinked it off the side wall, sending it towards the player's cage, lands in and scores.
This one right in the corner again. Douglas flicks it up, almost past Nicholas. He's back there at the 11 line, makes the catch. Douglas reaching in again, up at the 9 line, big backhand. Dropping in the corner, rebote saved. Douglas's feet, that's knocked down. 2 points for Nicholas. He serves.
Douglas had been all over those scoops earlier in the match.
Douglas floats this high off the back wall. Rebote, forehand, coming up the middle. Rebote forehand again. Nicholas to the inside, past Douglas. Set up at the 10. Plays it high to the inside. Big bounce.
Beautiful
Nicholas
catch.
up the wall. He comes down with the ball. Another rebote. This time it's a 2-wall. It's snapped in and it scores. My, oh my, what a shot there by Douglas to tie it up.
It's not all or nothing because all is not on the line there, but that is just, he was pretty far back when he threw that, and it's like it's either in or it's going to hit the pad, one or the other. Beautifully executed. Primarily because it didn't hit the pad.
Nicholas with the catch, hard backhand. Rebote played up at the 7 line, launched by Douglas, crossing the wall. Nicholas keeps it to the inside. There's a catch by Douglas at the 8, floats it out of reach. Nicholas waiting on another rebote, played to the inside and past Douglas. Douglas going to settle things down, goes down the pace. Nicholas, backhand picks it back up. Rebote kicking up into the overhead screen. That is out of play. 3 points for Nicholas.
Just as we saw in that first set, Nicholas is capable of putting a succession of points on the board relatively quickly.
Serve crossing, Douglas keeps it on the left side. Rebote forehand, oh, this comes out a little bit low. Douglas makes the catch, high costado. Nicholas not fooled, makes the catch. 2-wall, that's too low. Douglas, the 3 points were tied up.
Nicholas forcing that 2-wall. Again, good shot selection, just wasn't able to execute. If you throw it too high, you risk sending it off the court, most likely, or making it easier for your opponent to get to it if he chases it down. So sometimes you want to flirt with that pad coming off the sidewall. You just don't want to hit it.
Big backhand there by Nicholas. Clears the overhead screen. Douglas at the 5. Karam Rebote. Oh, not enough. Nicholas high to the outside. Will it land in? It does. Nicholas retakes the lead, 4-3.
Great positioning to the outside of the court by Nicholas, similar to what Douglas did earlier.
Rebote forehand, fired up at the 7-wall, 2-wall. Nice throw, Douglas in position. Turns a 2-wall, Rebote to score. 4-4 is the score, and Douglas serves.
Douglas has been landing that 2-wall beautifully. He did it again there.
Big backhand, Rebote coming away out. Douglas tracks it down at the 7, fires it to pass. Nicholas comes out again, another Rebote. Douglas set up in the same spot. He fires it a little bit lower to the inside. Nicholas gets up there, backhand. Forehand Rebote played to the inside, cut off by Nicholas. There's a backhand from the 9. Right into the corner. Douglas just flicks that one up. Nicholas settles back at the 10 line. Oh, that one died off the front wall. Douglas able to make the catch. This one now past Nicholas. Nicholas on the Rebote. All 2-wall, 3-wall play. Douglas fires it inside, long run. He's not gonna get there. So well placed along the side wall. That's 5 points for Douglas in a possible set and a possible match point.
Douglas has come back here beautifully. Keeps this so close to the side wall. Again, he's thrown a couple 2-walls really well, so Nicholas has got to protect the outside. Right when Douglas puts it back on the inside.
Hard backhand, Douglas all the way up at the 7 line, fires it inside, cut off by Nicholas. Nicholas goes deep. Rebote coming out. Douglas at the 7 line makes a nice save, crossing the wall. Nicholas has to dig this one out in the middle of the court. Douglas from the costado, 2-wall, thrown to score. Point, set, and match. Douglas defeats Nicholas in straight sets, 6-5, 6-4. Straight set victory there for Douglas. And after Julian let that match slip away, Douglas, it's a second win for the Warriors to tie up this game day 2-2. Two doubles matches to close things out. We'll see Alex and Manny against Fronton and Benny up next, then Correa and Bradley against CRB and Kubala. That will finish off the day. Two all there. Douglas comes away with that straight set win. Game day tied 2-2. All tied up now, 2 wins apiece. With Douglas picking up his second singles win in a row. What a win, though. After that loss by Julian, felt that the momentum was going back on the Devils' side, and Nicholas with a little bit of a comeback there in set 1. Douglas able to close it out both times. We're going to hear from our winner in just a few moments. Douglas over there in the DraftKings Players Cage. Here he is, Douglas of the Warriors. They say one of the biggest differences in this match, Douglas, was your shot making off the rebote. A couple of those 2-walls kind of changed the momentum. What's the decision, and how quick of a decision is it to throw the shot off the rebote or keep it inside?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to play a lot of right side rebote in singles to pass my opponent. But if the ball comes to the middle of the court, sometimes I take the left side. And I kind of saw Nicholas staying deep and cheating inside. And I knew that if I threw a couple 2-walls, maybe, you know, if one didn't score, it was okay, because now he has to respect the outside and it opens up the inside for me. So that was my plan.
Awesome, Douglas. Well executed and a nice win back to 500 in singles. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Game day all tied up as well. Final 2 matches, we'll see Alex and Manny up against Fronton and Benny. 3rd division doubles matchup.
We got the volume turned up in this thing. Sometimes it used to be hard for me to hear, and now it's really loud.
Alex and Manny 1-3 this season. Fronton and Benny just 1-2. Two teams looking to get their season going in a different direction. Alex and Manny will have the serve. Ready to begin match 5.
Alex serves. We begin with an underserve. First fault, second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's backhand by Manny, caught by Fronton. Here's a backhand by Benny at the 12 line. Alex has it on the forehand. Right side played 2 pass. Rebote coming out. Fronton on the rebote. Alex has it right side. Powerfully scooped up by Benny. Benny with the 2-all. Alex follows it, scoops it. Karam, kind of a split placement. Alex ducks out of the way safely. He's in there to make the dropped it on the backswing. That's a point for Fronton and Benny of the Devils. Fronton serves.
Yeah, Fronton kind of goes with the underhanded, not sure, I mean, inside placement shot, but the ball ends up with so much spin on it that Alex really couldn't control it. Floating and that much spin, that's next to impossible.
Alex waving an apology to Manny, and Manny's like, I've been doing this since 2001. I've seen it before. Here's a backhand to the inside. Benny's there. Here's a good catch by Manny. Manny from the forehand. Here's the forehand by Manning to the inside. Ferranda takes it out of the air on the backhand. Manning from the 11 line. Rebote left side to the inside. Here's Benny. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote. Ferranda to the inside. Manny got there before the second bounce. Returns to Cortada. Benny stops it. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand with a light touch. Make sure he gets it up to the front wall there by Manny. Cortada scores from the forehand of Ferranda. 2 points for Ferranda and Benny of the Devils. Ferranda serves.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see Ferranda in this matchup. I mean, he's had a really tough start, you know, in his battle court career. We say he played as high as a 2. Now he's all the way in Division 4. Not many times where he's coming off a win going into this second match. So playing with a little more confidence. He's firing some shots early in this one, and you already see a 2-0 advantage for this Devils team.
Here's the backhand by Manny. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Benny's there. Alex midcourt from the forehand. Cortada with a lighter touch. Crossing the sidewall. Benny makes a great catch. Here's Manny. Backhand from the 12. Here's the backhand by Alex. Benny makes the catch. Manny now from the 10 line. Rebote, left side by Alex to the inside. Big bounce, brought in by Benny. Benny with the cortada, stopped by Alex. Alex powerfully from the costado, stopped by Benny. Benny from the 9 line, powerful backhand. Rebote left side by Alex. Here's Benny. Rebote saved by Alex. Ferranda attacking, went up for it. Try to catch it on the right side. Kill it. Just missed. Alex and Manny are on the board with the point. Alex has the serve.
And everything was set up beautifully there by the Devils. I mean, Ferranda's attacking and would have had that ball up in front of the 2 line on his right side if he's able to make this catch. I mean, it just comes down to execute. Probably closer to the 3 line, but just comes down to execution. One that Ferranda should get, and then picks this serve. What a throw.
What a cortada off the serve by Ferranda to score perfectly executed. That's 3 points for Ferranda and Benny.
And Ferranda does great work off the serve here. I mean, he's no fear, stands in, cortada's low, long run for the front quarter who's in the service box, and Manny a little late to react there from the back.
But just perfectly thrown. I mean, even if he did react, he'd be trying to catch a ball around his ankles, which possible, but good luck.
Rebote forehand, going up the middle. Back to the inside, cut off by
Here's the backhand by Benny. Here's the catch by Manny. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Ferranda. Here's the catch by Manny. Manny sends it inside. Oh, tip ball.
Yeah.
Tied up, 3-3. Alex serves.
Coming up off the side wall, you see Benny going into the backcourt. Break the wrist, bring that ball in the basket. That's what he's trying to do, and sometimes it just doesn't happen quite the way you think.
Alex gets up there, makes a great catch, drop shot, return where no one can get to it. Beautifully played, 4 points for Alex and Manny. Alex will have the serve for the Warriors.
Too much space there for Alex. I mean, if he gets it on the right side, he's going to go for this drop shot almost every time. Look at Ferranda here, drop shot return, and when it doesn't score, you leave yourself in a pretty difficult position if you give it, I mean, a right side dominant player to his preferred side there.
Outside placement scores for Ferranda. 4-4 is the score. Ferranda has the serve for the Devils.
Well, he goes for it again. I mean, the shot making off the serve, we said it earlier. I mean, this is where he's at his best, really. I mean, coming right up the middle. It's not a particularly difficult catch. You just have to bring it in. The defense is out of position, and then he scores.
Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Alex. Here's a catch by Benny. Benny from the 10 line to the inside. Robote forehand saved by Alex. He'll let it pass. Then he moves up. Here's the backhand. Backhand to the inside. Here's Alex. Manny powerfully over the top. Benny picks it up on the forehand. Sends it deep. That ball's on the wall. Alex makes a fine save. Ferranda, backhand from the 6 to the inside. Robote left side by Alex. Catch. Oh, in and out of the cesta the ball goes. Alex and Manny with 5 points and a possible set point. Alex serves.
That's a tough one up there in the front, all over it, and somehow Alex and Manny have come back to take the lead here, 5-4. It's been an overly powerful set here by this Warriors duo, but just enough to hang around.
Benny plays it low and hard to the inside, and it scores.
What a throw.
5-5. This is set point. Yeah,
Coming
Benny
into
just rifled that to the inside.
Low and hard in the corner, kind of like the throw that Benny ended the first match on. Bullet into the corner. This one kind of skipped on Manny and really had no chance.
Fault, underserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Alex calls for the Robote, plays it. Ferranda's got it, shoots the 2-all. Alex, what a catch. Beautiful throw. Benny on the Robote, just too high. Tremendous effort by Benny. Point and set for Alex and Manny. They take the first set 6-5. Put 2 minutes on the board, come back out and play our next set. Wow.
Yeah, Benny in position, but just a tough Robote save. The defense by Alex keeps the Warriors in that first set, and they get it 6-5.
Alex moved up on the ball so fast. I mean, Ferranda had scored with that.
Alex is having a good day.
He is. Ferranda as well. I mean, Ferranda goes for this shot. I mean, he goes for it. This 2-all is going straight outside.
That opens up wide. I mean, Alex is basically on the net there as he makes the stop. Back over the top. Benny, great patience here, runs around it, and just kind of, you don't have to throw it that hard. And sometimes, you're on the ground, you want to make sure you hit it, you give it a little extra, and just caught a piece of the rail, overhead screen, not a play.
Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Occasionally a little redecorating.
It's that time of year, Alex and Manny, as we said, just 1-3 to begin this season. Their one win, though, came in a pretty big spot. Tied the game day for this team against the Cyclones. Alex and Manny won the final match over Inaki and Amigarena. So, yeah, they beat one of the best teams in Division III, at least on paper, and record-wise through the first couple weeks. And so there's no reason why Alex and Manny can't turn this around and finish as one of the top teams or close to one of the top teams in this division.
Love that dynamic there. The guy on the left was born after the guy on the right started playing professional Jai-Alai.
Yeah.
Manny's still out there. Hey, do not punch me.
Who put that up?
Someone
Hey,
in a different
partition's
pay
got
grade than
feelings too.
Someone in
Hey,
a different pay grade
hey.
than I. Mine are smaller and have a number on them with a dollar sign. We're ready to begin our second set. Rhonda has the serve. Here's a backhand by Manny off an excellent serve by Ferranda. Catch by Benny. Here's the backhand. Scoop by Manny. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Benny, great catch. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out.
Oh, what a shot.
Backhand
what a
2-all.
shot.
Perfectly executed and scoring.
I mean, take another look at this one. I mean, he gets it off quickly after making a tough catch. Look at
Standing
Alex.
close to the sidewall.
Steps to the inside.
Alex is fast.
That's
And Alex gave him a grin going back, too. It's like, nice throw, bro.
Ferranda liked it, too. That's the time to throw it. After you make a tough catch, the last thing the opponents are expecting is you to throw a backhand 2-all. It worked.
Here's a backhand by Benny. Benny calls for the catch. Low hard backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Cortada, a long cortada. This one stopped on the backhand of Alex. Alex rifles this backhand. Ferranda sends it deep. Manny makes the catch on the 13 line. Back over the top. Stopped by Benny. Rotate forehand.
Grab it.
Powerful backhand by Ferranda. Robote to the left side of Alex. Benny comes out to make the Robote from the 9 line. Outside placement.
Oh, my.
Lands in and scores. Well executed. We're tied up 1-1. Alex serves.
Yeah, Manny looking to counter that aggressive play by Ferranda. Kind of the same thing we saw. I mean, his first step, a shuffle step to the inside, is a little late to react and has to make a tough scoop high to the forehand. Couldn't do it.
Powerful serve by Alex. Stays to the inside. Fine catch by Benny. Here's Manny. Here's the backhand by Benny. Manny, left side from the 11 line. Robote, forehand by Alex. Manny will take this on the right side at the 10 line. Picada, big bounce, caught a little piece of the side ball, took a little off it. There's the backhand by Benny.
Rebote. Alex from the 9 line. Big bounce, stopped by Benny. That's a beautiful catch on the forehand. Manny advances to take it in the air. Big right side, back to the inside. Benny's there. Rebote forehand by Alex. Benny now from the 11 line. Manny gets in there for the rebote save, hooked it. 2 points for the Devils, Fronda and Benny. Fronda has the serve.
And Manny's supremely confident in his rebote skills. So, I mean, whenever there's a chance, he's going to let that ball pass and just keep the rally going. That one just didn't have enough power to reach the front wall. Got in position, knew where to be, but sometimes just a little deep in the backcourt to fire those off and keep it going.
Excellent catch by Benny at the 13 line. He goes deep. Rebote, forehand by Alex. Fronda takes it in the air. Backhand, low and hard on the wall, and Alex makes fantastic catch there on the left side. Rebote forehand, and he's there. Backhand. Rebote coming back out. That rebound off the back wall played by Fronda. Rebote forehand does not clear the overhead screen. 3 points for Fronda and Benny. Fronda serves.
Devils taking over really the pace of this match, taking control of almost every point. You know, the Warriors are there, but just in a defensive position. I mean, Alex is running up on the side wall, just trying to flick it up. I mean, even if he does make the play, it gives Fronda a pretty good opportunity to kill it on the return.
Benny on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Manny from the 12. Powerfully thrown into the corner. Out to the rebote. Fronda makes the play. Here's Alex. Hard throw by Alex. Benny comes out to make the rebote save to the inside. Forehand by Manny. Benny's there. Powerful backhand by Benny on the wall the whole way. Alex makes another fine save on the forehand. Goes to the inside, scoop by Manny. Benny, forehand. Excellent catch by Manny at the sidewall. Fronda takes it in the air. Placement inside. Alex gets back in there, but tipped the ball. 4 points for Fronda and Benny of the Devils. Fronda has a serve.
Well, that ball was just kind of floating up high on the inside, and Alex came in pretty hard on that ball. I mean, moving pretty quickly to the inside. And we see all the time, you attack a floater, usually ends up with the other team's point.
Hit it with and saw it on top of his cesta.
Yeah. The ball just doesn't really want to stay in the basket.
Alex picks the serve. Powerful forehand going for that 3-wall play. That's out.
Oh, it's out.
5 points for Fronda and Benny. This is possible set point.
A lot of space there here. I mean, Alex picks the serve. Benny's to the inside. Fronda not there. All he's got to do is drop it in somehow, and you see that kicks into the cage and out of play. Landing out of play.
Manny on the catch. Here's the backhand. Benny from the 12 line. Alex looking for the rebote. Plays it on the forehand powerfully. Benny makes the catch. Beautiful stop by Manny. Good read there on the left side. Rebote coming out. Fronda. Rebote to the inside. Here's Manny. Rebote left side by Benny. Alex gets in there. Makes a snag on the left side. Benny on the forehand from the 12 line. Alex, 2-all rebote, read and scooped by Fronda. Fronda with another cortada. This one stopped by Alex on the left side.
What a catch.
Manny Backhand from the 11. Alex reads this one, catches it on the forehand. Hard throw. Benny steps up, makes the catch in the air. Benny from the 11 line. Ferrando takes it out of the air at the 8. Big backhand. Robote coming out. Rotate by Alex. Catch by Benny. Robote again. Robote forehand by Ferrando with control. Manny makes the catch. Catch by Manny. Manny over the top from the 12. Benny takes it on the forehand. What a catch by Manny in the corner. Big right side. Cut off by Ferrando. Ferrando with the drop shot that caught the pad, and the pad is bad. It's 2 points for Alex and Manny. Still possible set point for Ferrando and Benny. Alex has a serve for the Warriors.
Well, it just comes down to execution. Ferrando has the space. He's got it on the costado, looking for the drop shot. As our good friend Mike Diaz say, a little too much drop, not enough shot on that one.
I had heard that somewhere.
There's a backhand by Benny. Robote. Big backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Ferrando's on it. Manny takes it on the right side from the 11 line to the inside. Ferrando. Backhand. Beautiful Robote by Alex. Benny looking for the Robote. He plays it 2-all. Alex stops it. Oh, it caught the screen on the forehand return. That is point and set for Ferrando and Benny of the Devils. They take that set 6-2. We'll come back and play our third and final set. So the first set going to the Warriors, the second set to the Devils, the third and final set coming up in just 2 minutes. Alex made a fine catch, but you got to keep that screen in mind, and tip of his cesta just caught that. Got that ball out of play.
Yeah.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our 5th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Some replays from that second set.
Beautiful catch there by Benny along the wall, and then right into that backhand 2-all.
Perfectly executed.
Opening away from the player, dropping in and scoring. Benny, outside placement here. Ferrando, I mean, he read it, but leaves himself a high scoop. That is never easy. Benny here, I mean, he shot a couple of these 2-walls off the Robote. He did in the earlier match. You see Alex, as he went to make the throw, you see tip of the basket, caught the net.
Yeah. Really have no control at that point. It's also very not good for your shoulder.
Yeah, that's a good thing he walked away from it. But
I don't know about very not good. Very bad, I guess, is a good way to think about that full motion. Just being tied up.
Well, sometimes he, like, you know, the basket really gets caught in the net and the arm keeps going forward and the shoulder doesn't, you know, but in that case, at least he got it off a little bit cleaner, but not enough to reach the front wall. 6-2, Ferrando and Benny come back, take that second set, forcing a third one. This Devils team just 1-2 through this point of the season. Played some tough teams, though. I mean, 2 of their losses, the only 2 losses this season, have came against that Goanaga and Urbieta team, 3rd division of the Renegades. You remember that team went undefeated with a Rots, Goanaga and a Rots last season. So it's one of the strongest teams in all of Battle Court, including rank, Division 3. Got a third set to decide this match. Ferrando and Benny will receive. So Alex and Manny will serve.
Ready to begin our third and final set of this match. First team to 6 points will win it. Alex has the serve for the Warriors. Low hard backhand by Benny, and what a scoop by Manny in the corner.
Yes,
Here's
was.
Ferrando, midcourt. Alex from the 8 line. Backhand, low and hard. Benny, beautiful catch at the 11 line. There's a backhand by Benny. Wall to wall, out to the rebote. Alex is on it. Kind of a split placement. Benny stops it. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown by Ferranda. Alex is on it. Beautiful rebote to the inside. Benny takes it in the air. Rebote saved by Alex. Benny now from the 11 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Manny. Manny over the top. Caught by Ferranda. Rebote high and inside. Very much on the side wall. Great catch. And he tries to get another 2-0 backhand off. Alex stopped this one. Rebote beautifully played by Benny to the inside. Here's Manny. Rebote saved by Benny. Here's Alex. Hard throw. Scoop by Benny. Tremendous throws tipped off a scoop attempt in the corner. First point of the decisive third set goes to Ferranda and Benny of the Devils. Ferranda has the serve.
Well, it's only a bad backhand two-off. You throw it out or your team ends up losing the point. You know, Benny didn't throw the best one there, but he worked hard to get his team the first point of the set. Made a couple of really good catches there on the inside. Nice rebote, too. In the end, Devils get that first one.
Powerful forehand. Manny gets out of the way so he doesn't touch the ball. That one's not coming out. 2 points for Ferranda and Benny. Ferranda has a serve.
Yeah, a whole lot going on. Manny ducking out of the way. Almost got hit with that ball. Would have been a loss of point, and then just out of position here the next time around. Yeah, I mean, that was close. Kicking off the sidewall. He ducks, but then look at where he is. This is high to the inside. Manny couldn't attack that ball and take it on the quick bounce. He had to wait for it, and it bounced well up over his head.
That's an excellent serve by Ferranda. An even better catch by Manny. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Ferranda. Alex takes it in the air. Powerful backhand. Right along the wall. Out to the rebote. Ferranda is there. Alex for the rebote. High and inside. Benny on the catch. Costado inside. Manny catches it in the air. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Saved by Ferranda. Back to the inside, and Manny's there. Miss ball, mid-court. Alex and Manny are on the board with a point. Alex serves.
The catching has been solid for Ferranda today. I mean, he's very active up there in the front court, but one of the big issues this year is that he hasn't been able to bring those in consistently. Now giving his team a chance. Really the first miss in a while.
Excellent backhand 2-all by Benny.
Tough one.
Alex got to it, scooped it up, killed it with a carom. 2-2, Alex serves.
Well, there's been a couple backhand 2-alls. I mean, previous one in this set, Alex put it back to the inside. Didn't overthink it this time. Goes with the carom, tries to kill it, executes it perfectly. Oh, boy.
Ball tipped off the serve. Pretty powerful serve there for Alex. That's 3 points for Alex and Manny. Alex serves.
Yeah.
This is seeming familiar from a previous match today, where Alex turned things up in the final set.
Absolutely. And
He had the second set with Bradley. I just looked down at the sheet. Powerful, powerful serve by Alex. Here's the backhand. Manny's there. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Alex. Taken in the air by Ferranda. Big backhand by Ferranda. Rebote to the inside. Tough one for Benny. Benny gets down low, makes a fine save. Alex has it on the forehand. Low hard throw. Benny again. He saves the rebote. Manny moves up, makes the catch. Low and inside. Benny on the bounce. Ball tipped by Manny at the 11 line. 3-3. All tied up in the third set. Ferranda has a serve.
Couple of tough catches there by Benny deep in the backcourt. Puts one right along the side wall where Manny's had a little bit of difficulty today. A couple more misses here in the backcourt for the Warriors compared to the Devils side.
Here's the backhand by Manny. Benny makes the catch from the 11 line on the forehand. High and hard to the inside, and Manny's there. Manny over the top. Catch by Ferranda. Rebote by Benny. Alex gets in there. Snags it on the forehand. Hard throw. Low and hard, and Benny's there. Benny. Fine throw to the inside. Manny on the catch. Rebote. Forehand by Ferranda to the inside. A rebote saved by Alex. Ferranda's got it. Drop shot to the inside, and Manny's got it. Back at the 6th line. Powerful backhand. Rebote by Ferranda. Rebote saved by Benny. Alex attacks up at the 7 line. Low and hard. Benny on the forehand. Plays it high to the front wall, and Manny's there. Fine catch. Nice backhand. Rebote right up the middle. Manny now from the 11 line over the top. Rebote. Forehand. Scoop by Benny. Cortada. Stopped by Manny, but he cannot hold on to it. 4-3 in favor of Ferranda and Benny of the Devils. Ferranda has a serve.
Maybe a little bit of a coming out party for Benny here in terms of his leadership in the back. I mean, I've never really seen him take full control of a match quite like this third set. I mean, not maybe a full match, but this set in particular. So winning a lot of these points, making Manny's life very difficult here in the back. And you see another one right along the wall. Had it for a second, but couldn't control it and get a throw off. Devils back out in front.
Manny on the forehand. Ferranda for the rebote. Alex attacking with the right side. Hard to the inside. Benny for the rebote. He makes the save. Manny will take it on the bounce. To the inside it goes. Benny, tremendous catch on the left side. Catch by Manny. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Benny's there. Backhand. Benny now on the forehand from the 12 line. Over the top. Catch by Alex. Alex fires one over the top. Good catch by Ferranda there on the backhand. Rotate for forehand by Ferranda. Alex back to the inside. In the air. Benny catches it in the air. Sends it back. Manny takes this on the right side. To the inside. Benny alone for the rebote. Makes the save. Alex again. Attacks with the right side. Loses his footing, but this ball's in play. 2-all by Ferranda.
They're going to get him with enhanced interference. That was the call. It's going to be Warriors' point here.
Enhanced interference is where the player with the ball makes contact with the defensive player who doesn't have the ball. He can't touch the cesta. Has to have full free range of motion.
Well, let's take another look at this replay here. Yeah, Alex just slipped right there. Gets the throw off, but Ferranda makes the save, and then as Alex was making the catch, he runs into Ferranda, and then the ball comes out, and that's where the enhanced interference comes
over
in.
serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Yeah, you saw the contact there as the ball was in Alex's basket, and then Ferranda hit him. You see right here. That's the enhanced interference right there. And once that happens, Alex kind of stops, and you know.
Intentionality has nothing to do with it. It's just Ferranda did his best to get out of the way, just was not able to get out of the way. We're all tied up 4-4. Second serve. Ball tipped off the serve.
5 points, right?
Yeah.
That's 5 points for Alex and Manny. This is possible match point.
Well, he kind of laid up that second serve. Wasn't coming in all too fast. Just a miss by Ferranda, who's been having one of his best days this year.
Powerful, powerful serve by Alex. That's a great catch and return by Benny. Alex on the rebote powerfully to the inside. Benny looking for it. Saves the rebote. Manny takes it overhead from the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand by Benny. Manny takes it in the air again. Backhand from the 11 line. Benny from the 12. Manny at the back wall. Great catch. Kind of threaded the needle there between the players. Backhand by Manny. Benny again from the 12. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Fired from the forehand of Alex. Low one coming in. Benny going for the save. He made it. Alex scoops it up. Rifles it inside. Benny with a great scoop. Keeps the point going. Robote caught by Ferranda. Ferranda hard to the inside. Manny with the catch and the carom and the score for the win. Point set in a hard-fought match for Alex and Manny. Taking in the third set, 6-4.
What a time to break out the carom. Didn't see Manny throw anything outside of that outside placement. Goes with the carom late. And gives the Warriors a big win. They secured at least a tie on the game day, their third win of the day. Coming up next, we'll see Correa and Bradley up against CRB and Kubala. 6 division doubles to finish off the game day. Before we depart for at least a moment, let's take a look at this replay, though. Final sequence. Look at Benny here on the inside. What a great scoop. Alex throws it hard. Benny scoops it up. Back into the corner. Robote here by Alex. It clips. Ferranda goes inside. And look at this throw by Manny. Backing up. Makes the stop. He sees Ferranda coming back inside. He's a little late to react. And then that reach at the end. Oh, just over the cesta. 6-4. The Warriors win it in the third set. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Game day score reflecting that third win by the Warriors just a few moments ago, earned by Alex and Manny. Alex responsible for 2 of the 3 wins today for the Warriors team. Warriors have a chance to win the game day coming up next. We're going to hear from Alex and Manny, though, put the team in position. 2 wins for Alex on the game day. Congratulations, guys. 2 wins for this particular team in your last 3 matches. What sparked the turnaround for you guys?
To be honest, now I think that we are playing better each other. We have a great communication. I think that in this match, that was the key to win. And Manu throws a perfect juggle for winning, so very happy.
Awesome, guys. Great win, and we'll see what happens in this final match. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
1 match left. Correa and Bradley ready to take on CRB and Kubala. A battle of the undefeated teams here in Division 6 with the game day on the line. So if the Warriors win this match, it'd be Correa and Bradley. The Warriors would win the game day and pick up a full point. If CRB and Kubala win this match, the game day will end in a tie. Both teams will get half a point in the standings. Stage is set for this final match. Correa and Bradley going up against CRB and Kubala. Again, both teams 3-0 to begin this regular season. There's a serve. We begin our final match. Low and hard to the inside. There's a scoop by Correa, backhand. This one along the side wall. CRB thought about it, lets it pass to the backcourt. Kubala floats it up along the wall. Correa comes into the backcourt and makes the save. CRB inside placement. That will score. CRB Kubala on the board first to begin this final match. Forehand to the inside, dropping low, backed up by Kubala. Correa to the inside, drops between them. Here's Kubala. Correa on the inside, floats it up. Kubala takes it in. Forehand dropping. Kubala backed up to the 13, comes out over the top, high to the inside. Correa pulls it in, backhand. Right along the wall, Kubala gets in there. Here's Bradley back beyond the 11, comes out low. CRB reaches up, cuts it off. Low bullet inside, that's tipped. 2 points for CRB and Kubala. Backhand to the inside. Revolte dropped above the pad. Here's CRB from the costado. A little bit of a splitter. Traffic. But interference was ruled, though. The point will be replayed.
Interference is the call. I don't know that there's the interference right there. I don't know that Bradley could have stopped, which is,
yeah.
But judge called interference, so.
Bradley gets up there before the second bounce, fires it inside. Kubala waits for it as it crosses the sidewall. Backhand, look at Correa back at the 11 line, comes over the top, back to Kubala. Correa now on the right side, up at the 8. Fires it off the sidewall, pulled in by Kubala. Correa backed up again, comes out over the top, powerful throw, dropping low. This time in position for the rebote, saves it to the outside. Caught by Bradley. Bradley winds it up, but that escaped to the outside, and it lands outside of play. 3 straight for the Devils.
Yeah, that ball just escapes from Bradley's forehand. Again, he's got Correa playing deep. Even Alex wasn't playing that deep, but...
Missed off the serve. That's 4 in a row for CRB and Kubala. Bradley comes up the middle. Kubala with a leaping grab. Back to the inside. That's tipped. 5 straight possible set point here for CRB and Kubala. Bradley from the right side. Whips it into the sidewall. Leaping grab by CRB. Great control and a hard throw. Bradley goes up for it. They push this one up the middle. CRB, Costado, drop shot. Dropped in to score. Point and a perfect set. For CRB and Kubala, 6-0, 2 minutes. We'll play set number 2.
We have not seen many perfect sets. Warriors really need to regroup here. But CRB, it was spot on.
Drop shot here.
Catch after catch, some good throws. Kubala backing him up beautifully. Yeah, the Warriors didn't do well, but the Devils did.
And Correa Bradley, we said 3-0 coming into this one. I mean, it hasn't been really a dominant 3-0, though. 2 of the 3 matches have been won on the final point of a 3rd set. So it's an 11th point of a 3rd set. So it's been close, but they've come away with those decisive points. And, well, that's all you can ask for. And that's all they really care about in the end is wins and losses. It doesn't matter how you get them. But that CRB Kubala team, it's been a little more dominant. I mean, that's a team we saw in Division 5 last year with a pretty good record. Now they dropped down to Division 6. Expectations were high, and they've really delivered. Solid play, leadership in the backcourt there by Kubala, and we saw CRB mixing it up nicely there in the front court, too. And I guess the biggest key for this Warriors team so far has been Correa's play up in the front court. His catching has been phenomenal. He's really at a great start. Correa 7-0 in doubles matches coming into this one, so hasn't lost a match yet this battle court season, and got him on the ropes here. We'll see how they respond.
They've been playing together a long time. Again, Bradley doesn't seem to be saying anything about the, I'm good behind the 9 line, I'm good behind the 8 line. Then again, I'm not lip reading, but.
Yeah. We're talking there on the bench, and you see Jairo back there with the Devils. Not a whole lot to say, just some encouragement. Get out there and do it again here in set number 2. And I feel like 6-0, it sounds silly to say, but it's certainly not the most comfortable win. I mean, you win 6-0, you feel like you're in total control, and then you can come out a little flat in set 2. Your opponent's maybe a little more motivated. You see that 0 points on the scoreline. So can't get complacent here if you're the Devils. You got to keep playing because you know this Warriors team is going to come out with a response. They've been great all year, really played well, particularly Correa up there in the front. So we'll see what they got here coming out for set 2. Correa will have the serve also, so another weapon for him. See if he can get it going there. We are ready to begin set number 2. Correa and Bradley serve to CRB and Kubala. We begin our second set. Catch there by Correa on the inside from the 9 line. That's pulled in by CRB. Bradley. Here's the rebote. Kubala runs around it, saves it to the middle of the court. Correa. Quick bounce catch, forehand, power to the inside. Calls for CRB to take it. He makes a nice rebote save, long run for Bradley. Good body control. He gets it off on the right side. Hard to the inside. Kubala gets up there before the second bounce. There's a big backhand now. Bradley steps out of the way. Correa saves the rebote. Bradley up the middle. Kubala. Here's Bradley now. High to the inside, dropping low. Here's the rebote. CRB gets in there, saves it above the pad. Bradley with the catch on the left side. Big backhand. Coming out a long way. CRB stops at the 5, turns it inside. Right back to Bradley. Kind of a half carom. Scoop by CRB. Cortada. Correa came cross court, but couldn't make the catch. CRB Kubala get the first point of set 2.
So Correa seemed to be preventing himself from running in. I mean, Bradley was getting some play there, again, behind the 9 line. Correa didn't step in right there until that shot by CRB.
Correa tipped the serve. 2 points for the Devils. Here's Bradley, forehand, power to the inside, dropping low. Ooh, Magic City bounce. Yeah, that will score, though, for the Warriors. Correa and Bradley on the board.
There will be no shutout.
Kubala keeps it on the left side, backhand, right along the wall. Correa in position. He saves the rebote. That scores, crossing back in the corner. Warriors have come back to tie it, 2-2.
I mean, the Devils were just so much in control that first set that anything in this second set by the Warriors is going to look good, but this does look good. Beautiful catch.
Low runner to the inside this time, Correa. Great catch in the air. Kubala up at the 10. Cannon floated on the wall. Correa gets in there, just lays it up. CRB with the catch. Costado splitter, split him up
well
to
thrown.
score. Costado outside split placement makes it 3-2.
A thoughtful split placement. Really well thrown by CRB here. Winding up. Right between the two Warriors. Very well done.
Bradley on the catch. Fires it low and hard above the pad. Kubala keeps it on the left side. Backhand. Crossing the wall. There's Correa reaching in. Kubala goes deep. Correa backpedaling. Fires it up at the 8 line. Drops it inside. There's CRB. Good defense. Hard backhand. Oh, not past Bradley. Fires it back up the middle. CRB's got another one. Inside placement. Will score for CRB. Make it 4 points. What a shot there. Again, just above the pad, threading the needle. He got 2 bounces easily. Forehand over the top. Kubala waits on it back of the 12 line. Puts it inside. Correa leapt early, somehow came away with it. Oh, CRB all over the outside placement. Low runner inside.
Tough one.
That will score 5 points. Possible set. And a possible match point here for CRB and Kubala.
Boy, CRB's just been solid,
Yeah,
absolutely
he
solid.
has
Kubala
been.
backing him up nicely. I mean, that was a phenomenal catch by Correa, but
It's pretty impressive, too. I mean, he'd been here for 3 hours, hasn't played, and then comes out and plays like this in the final match. And the ace ends it. My, oh, my. Point, set, and match. CRB Kubala take it in straight sets, 6-0, 6-2. And the game day ends in a 3-3 tie. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show. That's coming up here in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show, ending in a 3-3 tie today between the Warriors and the Devils. We have one of those Warriors as our player of the day in the DraftKings Players Cage. That is number 66, Alex, earning those honors today with 2 wins, winning both of his matches. Alex, probably one of the best overall days we've seen from you in Battle Court. How are you feeling coming out in tonight's game day?
In the court, I'm not feeling better, to be honest, but with my partners, I'm feeling more comfortable. Bradley is getting to know how to play with me, also me. And with Manny, I'm getting much better play now. He talks to me very good. I like how he plays, so very happy.
Yeah, and you mentioned a couple of those partners. You and Bradley have a little bit of experience, but you and Manny have really picked it up these last couple matches, winning 2 of your last 3 and in pretty big spots for the team. What is it like playing behind a veteran like that who has so many years of experience and so much leadership back behind there?
Jai-Alai is a sport that being a veteran gives you a lot of comfortability, confidence, and Manny gives me a lot of confidence. He trusts me, and having in your back one guy that had a lot of experience like Manny always is good.
Alex, in both of the matches, when you got to the third set, it seemed like you were picking up the pace. You were moving back to the serve line really quickly, trying to set what seemed to be a faster pace. We know you play a very fast, aggressive game. Was that part of your game plan, or?
Yeah, of course. I'm playing with all guys, so I need to have my energy. It has to be a good thing to me for winning. So when I see the opponents that they are tired, I need to be fast.
Absolutely, play to the strengths, Alex.
And I think that sometimes you need to put a clock there and one time, like 30 seconds to serve.
Hey, look, we appreciate the thought. We'll send it up the ladder and we'll see where that goes. But we appreciate what you do. Great playing again today, Alex.
The recommendation box. Thank you very much.
It's a good recommendation.
Yeah, we're not saying it's a bad one.
No,
we're with
not.
you, Alex. Great playing again today and our player of the day.
Talk to Julian about the furniture in the room while you're at it. Okay.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll continue on with the post-game show. Now let's see some of those replays. Recap the action we saw back behind us between the Warriors and Devils today. Got started here in this second division matchup. Douglas and Julian up against Jairo and Benny. Battle of the brothers in doubles.
I mean, I haven't been able to figure out how to get him to stop hitting that damn thing. So it's like, if you got a suggestion that's going to work,
please, we'll take anything.
Go for it. You talk to anybody on the roster. Just don't hit the one thing that Scott said. Don't hit this.
Things are, I tell you what, in this economy, I don't know. First of all, I don't know where you get them. And second of all, it's expensive. All right, well.
$1,300 on Amazon. Okay, some highlight replays is what we have.
A little Chula there by Benny to end that match.
Very well thrown.
Yeah.
You're going to have to guide me out of this. I'm kind of delusional at this point.
Benny solid in that match.
Lots of distractions going
Next match here, fourth division, Stu. Nicholas Kubala, Alex and Bradley.
Yeah, Nicholas in the front court has been absolutely solid with Kubala behind him. Bradley, though, and Alex, again, the communication was just spot on all day. And, again, that aggressive style of play by Alex. I mean,
Nicholas, look at this. I mean, he's got people diving and ducking over it.
And Manny ducked earlier. It's like it's important to know when to duck. It is. I mean, it just is. The part of the smaller court here at Magic City, there's not a lot of room. And the guy with the ball, as we saw with that enhanced interference call, he needs to be able to throw it.
How to give him space. You can't get in his way or make contact as he catches it or goes to throw it.
I have to say that if Bradley had eked out that win with Correa there, I mean, after the score, it doesn't seem like much of a possibility, but had he been able to, he was candidate for player of the day because he played fantastic in this match.
Yeah. And that ball dropping in the corner, ending that match in a win for the Warriors.
Alex has just been known for an aggressive style of play since he started playing, and today we really saw that.
And then this singles match here, Julian against Ferronda. What a marathon this was. Some highs, some lows. Ferronda down 5-2 in the third set. That got it all the way to 5-5, and what do you know it, Ferronda. It's that drop shot to score for the win. What a comeback.
No, just a tremendous comeback. Julian seemed to be in control. He was in control of his own destiny throughout. But once Ferranda hit that second set, he just started making consistent catches and throws and finished it off beautifully.
Julian tried to run around that one and couldn't get it off. 6-5 for Ferranda in the third set, making his second singles win of the year and handing Julian his first loss. Then Douglas coming out next against Nicholas. This one got tight pretty late in both sets.
Yeah, Nicholas, of course, doing a really good job. Douglas, though, going to the shots, and the shots were consistently scoring.
2-all there to end it for Douglas. Take another look. Rebote here, Nicholas, and then he lays it up. Douglas attacking, picks it up, 2-all, thrown to score. And again in style. That was a common theme in a bunch of matches here today, Stu, ending it with a 2-all or a shot to score. Douglas finishing Nicholas off right there.
Douglas with a much more aggressive style of play. His teammates have been pushing him forward. I know that the GM of the Warriors has been pushing him forward. We may have mentioned it along the way.
And then this third division doubles matchup next with the game day tied 2-2. How about that carom by Manny? What a shot there to end it. Again, another match. It got pretty tight there late in the third set.
Have to say, was beyond impressed with Benny's play today. Benny just played fantastic throughout.
Rebote here to the inside, and look at this throw by Manny. Carom opens, and it scores. The Devils, though, won that final match, CRB and Kubala, to tie up the game day 3-3. So another tie, pretty close. I mean, all season long, there's been tight matchups, 3-3, or if not, it comes down to that final match. Let's take a look and see what that half point does to the standings for both the Devils and the Warriors. Not a whole lot. I mean, they started in 5th and 6th, and they're going to stay in 5th and 6th place after today. How about the Warriors? No wins, 1 loss, 5 ties, 2.5 points compared to the Devils, 1 win, 2 losses, and 3 ties. See where the other teams stand up there. Everybody's still chasing the Chargers, and the top 4 teams right now are set with the Devils and Warriors on the outside looking in for the playoffs.
How far along in the season are we?
So, I mean, you see there are like 6 game days a team, and you play 15 total, so it's just shy of the halfway point. So right around there, a little over a third of the way through the regular season. So week 6 of the season, we're here in our calendar.
Director Anthony parachuted in on that one.
We like that.
He's in here, not out there.
We'll be back on Friday, folks. It'll be the Fireballs and the Renegades. For the one day, we're open to the public, so come on down if you're in the area and check out the action live. We get started with 6th Division doubles. Jedin and Cabrera take on Stan and Flores. Then a sibling rivalry match. Aratz, now in Division 1. He'll take on Gosheri. So that'll be a fun one. First time those two brothers
Aratz
have gone up against each other.
Singles. I mean, he's been playing fantastic singles.
So that'll be fun. Then D3, Aruti and Ron take on Goanaga and Urbieta. Then Lalu and Aratz against Gosheri and Ben. Jen and Ron take on Goanaga and Fords, and we close it out with Lalu and Cabrera against Stan and Ben. Join us on Friday night, 7 p.m. for the Fireballs and the Renegades. Until then, have a great week. We'll see you Friday.
See you Friday at 7.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battlefield Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys.